Studios, episode 61.
Yo, what's good?
So what? Episode 61?
Y'all see this?
Huh?
Y'all peep?
Huh?
I don't think y'all peep.
Bro, why that bit look so good together though?
You know,
Like, I'm talking about, we got Nip. I see Bob in the background.
No,
I
I
see Kobe and Brian.
I see Peach on the screen.
look cool on the fuck.
Damn, Peach on the screen.
Dang, Peach in the same area as us?
That's what I'm
I ain't
saying.
getting the separate box today. I had to pull up on the fellas like, yo, I'm a homie too.
So we practically, this is our first time, right? First time everybody in the same room?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Just like that today.
it's like that today, you know what I mean? But welcome to episode 61 of Homie Studios. It's your boy ST, the GREAT, joined by the homie Ryan, Shakes,
Yo.
P. G. What's good with y'all boys?
Everybody good?
Bro, I'm feeling great. I'm so glad this week's been over, bro. It's been one thing after another, but you know what? I've been learning, consistent trajectory upwards. You know what I'm saying? Learn from your mistakes, learn what you do, learn what you don't. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving.
Yeah, what's up,
Yeah,
Marcus?
what's up, Marcus?
Nigga.
I just saw the homie Marcus earlier this week. The homie Marcus sent me a track he just recorded, bro.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, that shit was fire. And
shout out to
it's got a sample. It's got a sample in that bitch that like
Will blow your mind.
I spit on a track that had the same sample before. But the way they flipped the beat on this one, bro. Anyway, what up, Marcus? What's good with you, dog? Huh? Yo.
Credit to the beat.
Yo,
And
bro.
My beard. My bad, fellas.
Man, says
My beard. I need my beard.
Need
Where
more beer.
the fuck is my beard?
Need more beer. Shit.
Yeah, I'm sick of this shit.
Tell you what, right?
There you
I'm
go.
just getting it.
Get her done.
Alright.
Nah, but yeah, man, this weekend has been like, this been a week though, but fuck the week, man. It's the weekend now, you know what I'm saying?
For real though, we got some games coming up.
And y'all, hold up. See, why is it me? See, this is why I shouldn't be in charge of the drops. Because I'm never fully prepared for this shit. That's how y'all gonna have to get the drops today, because we still making some. It's a work in progress right now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We got more in here. We got the homie E Nice in the building. Echo the light. What's good with you, huh?
Hey, what up,
Homie
dude?
Hey,
what's happening, homie?
We got Miss Pavona in the crib. What's good?
Hey, what's up, my baby?
You know what I mean? How babies doing out here in these streets?
Give it a kiss for me, please.
Yeah, man. But what y'all boys got planned for this weekend, man? We always talk about the week.
Bro, my homeboy Shoeman, call him Shoe Baby. He got getting 80 oysters, 80 wings for that Gator game tomorrow. Y'all more than welcome to come through. He said anybody is more than welcome to slide through. Matter of fact, y'all met him at the well, I think you was out there. The baby Monty birthday party.
Who?
Shoeman.
Oh yeah.
True. So yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow and then Sunday. Pop's thinking about moving out to St. Mary's, Georgia, so about to go look at some houses out there for him. About to retire.
Oh, wow.
72 years old, about time.
That's big, though.
40 years at post office.
Yeah, that's
40.
That's a career, bro.
Yeah, that's
two careers.
That's 2 careers.
I mean, 2 pensions.
I need all my funds, all of them. You know what I mean?
For 40 years, he'd be good.
Oh, big picture.
Oh,
He was in it for the beginning one that was already good.
Yeah.
Bro, then you got that VA check coming in, you feel me? So he Pop's about to be set, bro. That's all I can ask for.
So I'm trying to be set out once I retire. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be set like that too.
I know what I'm doing this weekend, though.
What's that? You did. Pat, what's up, man?
No, what up, me back? We ain't friends. Me up. We ain't friends, Pat. I don't come out week 1, 0-1. What the fuck?
I'm playing you now, bro.
No, bro. Pat got lucky. Pat got packed with homes, man. You ain't got Pat. Pat got packed. That's why he got mine.
Yeah, Pat laughing at your ass too.
I think Pat scored the most this week. Shit, I ain't getting
Favonas. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Both of the Favonas got that work last week. I mean,
Hey, let's see over there talking that cash.
you know,
Big boy too. Not to the house.
you know, Pat riding Pat is what I gotta say. You know what it is?
Major pause, man.
Yeah, big pause.
But man, your boy got the dubs. You know what I'm saying? So this week, I don't know who my challengers are. I ain't out here scouting y'all team like that. I only worry about my team. You know what I'm saying?
You better worry about them when you run into me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you why I
But
fucked
do you like
up.
that? Did you?
My biggest mistake. I mean, I won my matchup, by the way, but my biggest mistake was I did not think Debo. I did not know he was the number one receiver.
You thought it was Ayuk?
I heard
I did.
Ayuk.
Yeah,
Trash. Coach said he ain't
Settled.
consistent. So yeah, Debo. So he's definitely in the start lineup. He's my flex now. So yeah.
Bro, I took Julio Jones out.
Man, why we doing all this barbershop talk?
Last
We
week?
ain't even talk this week. How we doing all this barbershop talk and we ain't even jumped over?
I mean, it's cool.
I don't know.
Barbershop.
Let's just get
We
to
ain't
it,
never
bro.
all been in the barbershop. I've been on
Hey.
distance barbershop.
Oh yeah. It's about to go down.
Y'all know I need the barbershop. That's why I got the third.
Alright, let's slide. Just so y'all who wasn't here when we first started, we doing real ghetto on the drops today because technical difficulties. But it's time. Hold up. Let me see this again. Whoop. There we go. We ain't trying to be tangled up. Start that up again. But it's time for barbershop talk. Baby! Y'all know the fucking odds, man, huh? Hey, you know.
Shooting star production.
Hey, yeah, because it's all stars right now. You know what I mean? The all-star team going on right here. Yo, but let me say this, because I know the homies that's watching. I know y'all people. Yes, I do have to give me a damn mic stand. Why am I the only nigga out here holding my shit like it's an offering?
should have bought a second one.
The circle of life.
Give me more, sir. Can I have some more?
Can I have some more, sir? Yeah, baby. But barbershop talk, it's barbershop talk time in this thing, you know what I'm saying? So, we got our first week of the NFL season in the books.
It was dope. It was dope. We had some games, bro.
We had some games, man.
What was your favorite game?
It was that Baltimore, Baltimore just lost. Damn. One drawing a blank. Was it Monday night?
Was it
Sunday.
Oh, Raiders.
Raiders.
Ravens.
Yes.
Sheesh. Where am I?
Raiders are the hardest.
What you
Darren
know?
Waller is a baller.
Waller, the ball.
Waller was a baller.
And Derek Carr missed him when he was wide open
He missed him.
on that scene.
Yeah.
He missed him.
My favorite game though was probably that Chargers versus Washington. Cause Ryan Fitzpatrick goes out and then Haiku got to come in and they did straight. And they wanted, but it was a battle though. The whole game was a battle.
Bro,
And Keenan Allen was robbing.
I heard that Keenan Allen told Chase Young when he came out of the huddle, he said, if y'all in man coverage, y'all going home. And they was in man coverage when he made that
He was saucing them boys,
He
bro.
said, if y'all in man coverage on this third down, y'all going home. I said, y'all going home? Bro, you know how disrespectful that is? Like, bro, I'm telling you, because you can't do nothing about it. You the DN, you can't even guard me. It don't matter who y'all put out here, y'all going the fuck home.
They need a corner. In order for them not to say that, they need a corner. If they had a corner, then they'll be straight. But the secondary is, but they got a good D line and linebacker core.
Bro, they got 4 first-round picks on their D-line. 4.
Yo, before we go any further, man, the homies that's here, that's here with us live. Please let us know if our audio is okay. Like I don't
make sure y'all can hear us.
I done all the audio testing and checks I can possibly do. Let us know if we sound good or somebody out.
If this is suitable.
Matter of fact, Chase, you asked that question because last time
It's
they couldn't hear
usually
me.
your mic.
They couldn't hear me last time. So
Hey yo, can y'all hear us? Give us a thumbs up, or just give us a yes or no if you can hear us or not. Because last week we had a little bit of technical difficulties with the mics. We got all 4 mics attached and everything ready to go. Just let us know if you can hear us or not.
all right, yeah.
Or if we need some adjusting.
We get some feedback now. We got Marcus saying he can hear us. You know what I mean? Britt says she can hear us. You know what I mean? Pat says he can hear. We like
Let's go.
Like
Man,
good,
I'm talking
good.
shit. If y'all can hear me, let's go.
That's right.
I'm gonna get straight into the lineup for tonight, y'all. So we're gonna start this off with the NFL Week 1 recap.
That's right. That's right.
First game, let me know what y'all think. We're gonna start with you, ST.
Yeah, we'll
No
just go
question.
around like that. We'll just go around. You go first. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's
Jags Texans.
Told y'all to temper y'all damn expectations with this squad. Everybody was talking about, no, we win in 10 games. No, I told you that.
to win 10
I told y'all.
No, we ain't winning no 10
Just temper your expectations. This
DCM
ain't no overnight. This ain't gonna be no overnight fix.
7 games.
8.
I can say 7. I said 7 to begin the season.
So what you thought about that?
I gotta see this
I saw some
one.
good things from Trevor. I saw him play a little bit slow with 3 of those picks.
To be expected.
Completely to be expected. Game 1 for a rook. You know what I mean? Not everybody gonna come out here and have the cam week 1.
And for one, I want everyone to put this into perspective. Like for people that say that these players played in preseason, you're gonna get the most vanilla defenses that you ever gonna see. Like they're never gonna run that defense against you with an NFL regular season. So
The disrespect, Pat. I don't give a damn if you got Patrick Mahomes. I'm about to beat your ass with Matt Ryan. Think it's a game.
Ryan, what you thought about the Jags Texans game, bro?
I thought it was a good game. Like ST said, I felt like he did play slow, but it's to be expected. I mean, this NFL speed is a lot different, so it's going to be an adjustment. I think you won't actually see Trevor settle in to the actual the game speed until probably like game maybe 6 or 7. When it starts to actually be like, okay, like it's starting to be a consistent flow of this, so I know what to expect. I think the biggest thing for him is trusting, and I also think this is the main reason why Justin Fields isn't playing, is trusting your receivers. You know what I'm saying? Get the ball in your hands, dump it off, and let your receivers do all the work. Once he understands that, I think he'll be quite all right. He's just holding the ball way too long.
Okay. My thing is, I don't put that on Trevor. I put that on the coaches, and they need to scheme better because they should have got Robinson in the game more. And if you got a new running back, you need to have the running game going to take some of the pressure off him. So that was my only thing. I think they could have kind of took some of the pressure off him by getting James Robinson more involved. And I also think we underestimated the Texans, even though the Texans to me is, I think it depending on how the Texans play with other teams, we may have underestimated the Texans or whatever, but I don't think the Jags, I don't think we should have paid as poorly as we played. I think it could have been a lot better, but I'm not putting that all on Trevor.
No.
Because they could have helped him out a little bit.
No. And before we get your I don't know if he did not say he gonna beat me like Alabama and Miami.
Dang,
First of all, I'm gonna let you know right now, Pat. I don't care if I barely beat you like Jacksonville State beat your squad. How about that, man?
How you gonna talk when you're a Florida State fan? Don't even. Ain't y'all 0-2?
Taking jabs.
Ain't y'all 0-2?
I like it. We're in football season.
Hey, you already know how that Florida State.
What?
You talking? Florida State can't talk for another 3 years, probably, bro.
Yeah, Florida and Arsenal there, Jackson.
Y'all ain't getting Deion Sanders either. So don't think about that.
Quick take. Jags Texans. First off, the Texans got a lot of hungriness.
And they got bets.
They got a lot of people that feel they need to prove themselves. the Vernon Hargraves, you know what I'm saying? They
Because
hungry.
they've been written off.
Marquise-
Mark
Marquise
Tyrod, these dudes want to be like, I deserve some respect up here. So
Philip
one, that's true right there.
Brandon
Two,
Cooks.
you don't got tape on them. That team got turnover. Like just like the
Bad
Jaguars,
turnover.
they got a lot of turnover. So it's no tape on them boys playing together.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
peace.
So preparation wouldn't be hard for this for a new coming together team of coaches and all that
We
too.
can't
You know what I'm saying? But everybody made mistakes.
Yo, I think we had a discussion about this before, but I think Tyrod looked above average.
It's literally the first video posted on our YouTube page was our discussion about Tyrod.
Well, you thought Tyrod was.
And I'm here to tell you,
I said Tyrod was straight average quarterback.
and I'm here to tell you,
I just want you to know that.
Jaguar made
He's
that
a-
look like
we don't care.
I'm gonna let you know that we do not care. I'm gonna let you know on Madden, Tyrod is like a 69.
disrespectful.
No, we just that bad, man, and that's what it boils down to. And no, it ain't no chill on FSU.
No, ain't no chill. Ain't no chill on FSU,
Because
bro.
when we down, y'all be ready to attack.
Ain't no chill on
we can't chill on
when,
y'all.
when anybody down FSU talking cash. But yo, what about this second game? See how you feel about Chargers versus Washington? I thought that was a good game.
Sooner Boomers.
Yeah, Marcus, OU fan. But in regards to that
Respect.
That's respectable.
man,
I ain't got an Oklahoma fan, so
sloppy ass game, bro. That was
Which one?
that Chargers Redskins game was a sloppy ass game in regards to all the turnovers, penalties. You know what I mean? Like that was but sloppy but entertaining. You know what I mean? If you don't like
drops.
if you don't like defensive games, and I get it, you know what I mean. But at the same time, what I got out of that was how resilient Washington was, and we're gonna get more into Washington in a little bit.
For sure.
But resiliency when your QB1 go down, and you bring in the guy whose last name damn near is Heineken.
Heineken. I'll drink to that.
Matter of fact, yeah, I am gonna drink to that.
Underestimated that boy leg, boy.
Yeah, exactly. But yo, Ryan, what you thought about that game, bro?
Like you said, I think it was kind of like a messy game. One thing I was surprised, and I said this when I drafted him. I said, for the past few years, he has not shown up. But it looked like in that game, Herbert looked for him for every big third down. Mike Williams had a game.
Yeah.
He dropped some passes.
He dropped it.
He did.
Don't do that. First of all, Mike Williams.
Ain't from what?
Just like Sammy Watkins is the dog.
Yeah.
When they not hurt, they out there balling. Mike Williams don't be underperforming. He be underplaying because he be out there because this nigga be on the motherfucking injured.
That part too. But but after several seasons in the league,
I'm gonna need you to play one season.
your best ability is your availability. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the
Hey,
day,
he don't got that.
Yo,
what up, Mike B? What's good with you, bro? Huh?
Mike B.
Yeah.
My dog. Yo. So what I took from this game, it was a good game. The Chargers are legit. Washington's a legit team, I think, coming in the NFC East. But that boy Terry McLaurin, that boy
He's a
running,
beast. He's really about to be like a top 5 receiver in the next few years.
bruh. He's a route runner too.
Yeah,
and he
that's
got
what-
speed, bro. I didn't know his speed was like that. And he got hands.
That's what he got. Yeah,
about him.
Yeah,
that's what he got.
That boy got route running and speed.
He's a burner.
Bro, I did not know his routes was like that though, bro.
Third round
And he
pick
got hands.
out of Ohio
So
State.
that's how
That boy Mike said he got the rookie card for.
That's what I took from it. That boy Terry McLaurin is the truth, and the Redskins need a quarterback ASAP. I don't know if Heineke's that dude, but they need I don't know if he's a Minshew or can he be a good starter, but
You know who I think will be good there?
Hold up.
Kaepernick.
Hold up. I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to hear you talk none of this about Noah Heineke. If you can,
Definitely.
that's your boy.
I didn't say that was my boy.
You just said it earlier today.
I was joking.
Nah, brother. That's Shay's sleeper pick of the season.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I got a new dark horse team though. It's Ninja Tech Cowboys. I think about it.
Bro, you. Don't worry, it's a section where I'm gonna attack you. I'm away.
What do you think about
I'm away.
Washington?
Let me get my shit off.
You go get your ass.
So, Chargers, Washington, Herbert, he underperforming, in my opinion. He's supposed to be giving us more than this right now.
But they had a good defense.
Did you see what Herbert did last year to good defenses?
I feel you, but now they had a full season of game plan.
Bro, it's all good. His weapons outweigh your game plan. It should, anyway. But he underperformed, but it wasn't like horrible, like, oh, give up on the Chargers type shit. He just underperformed, in my opinion. Yeah, Washington defense underperformed, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, especially with an underperforming elite defense, supposedly, he underperformed for that. I seen him miss some Herbert don't miss that shit type shit.
Gotcha.
But then, also, you know, still wasn't bad for a week 1 game with the Jets and the bullshit nerves, whatever's going on with the boys. You know, I don't know how I feel to be out there. I'm just talking shit. But
No way. Then DiNucci
No. Time out. I fuck with Heineken. And you gotta remember the projection of backup Washington quarterbacks is Kirk Cousins. He gonna start somewhere one day, yo. Y'all sleep. This man about to.
He gotta be consistent though.
He about to Matt Flynn the team or something. I feel it.
Like, I don't know, man. See, first of all, Matt Flynn was the ultimate fleece. He was the ultimate fleece.
Yo, he made good throws. He was making the throws.
Yeah, but he's not going to be a Matt Flynn situation because he's going to have to show, because Fitzpatrick is out for a prolonged period of time, so he's going to have a couple of games to show what he can do.
Oh, we gotta stop.
Yeah.
He's going to have to bench you that one. Though.
But yo,
I'm gonna wait to talk
game.
about Heineken. But yes, I got some shit.
Yeah, let's slide over to that 49ers Lions game, which had the worst bad beat in, like, if you was betting on games, it was an 8.5 point spread.
What happened?
This is the game. This is the game where the Lions was down 41-10 in the fourth. Came back and made it a 8-point game. So when you have had
winning the whole game by a mile.
by a mile to come back in this,
And somebody came in on the river.
Smack.
If
crazy.
you a better hand, they got the
Smack.
at the same time.
Yeah. How you feel about it? Though?
And look, man, Dan Campbell had them boys out there eating kneecaps. That's all I can say, bro. Look,
That shit was
Nobody
like
had kneecaps after the game.
that shit was
None.
like when you ain't got no hearts in spade, and you cut a nigga ace, and then his partner cut you. The fuck?
Oh, there's no way to hell.
What you feel about it, bro? 49ers versus Lions.
I mean, I could probably say honestly to me, right now Jimmy G is like fighting. He's trying to fight off Trey Lance.
Yeah, he threw for over 300 yards.
And he's trying to fight. I mean, he's going to have to continue to do that. Like the first game that he struggles
That's what I was saying. The problem is all it takes for him for the
for the fan base is one
it's
game.
One game. One
Like,
that
him to throw for like 150 yards and like 2 picks and no
That's over.
touchdowns, like bro,
It's-
sit on
Look
it.
at Andy Dalton.
You can't do
Andy
that.
Dalton in that position right now.
Like and that's the thing. Like with these situations now with veteran quarterbacks, they have to ball, and I think that Garoppolo stepped into the plate. It's just a matter of can he consistently do that for the whole season.
Yeah.
And he's not known for staying healthy, so
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be
He's only had one full season with the 49ers,
so that's going to be bear watching.
But another thing is that he's not just on his belt. Is we win when I'm playing, and they got
That's
another win. So
Right.
to just carry on to what I'm saying, that's the main thing that stood out to me was Jimmy Garoppolo, and I was looking at him to see how he was going to play and everything, see if he was going to force stuff, whatever like that. And the fact that he had 300 yards, you know what I'm saying, that's going to whatever the coaches did, that truck is working because he ain't just cool Jimmy G. I can just come out here and do whatever. No, bro. you got competition because Trey Lance came in the game, threw one pass and it was a touchdown. I thought that was weird, but they did that at the goal line for a reason because they thought they were going to run the running play, and he didn't. He threw that mother. So if Trey can just learn, the little nuances, kind of like Trevor too, I think that's what Trevor Lawrence's problem is the itty bitty plays, checking down to get 4 yards instead of trying to get 15 yards.
And honestly, that's another reason why. Side note, they said that Justin Fields hasn't won the job because that's what he hasn't understood.
Right.
He holds the ball too long. He's looking for the play that he has to pass the ball 15 yards. And you can take that 5-yard dump off. Yeah. It's going to turn into a 15.
Yeah. So the line, as far as the Lions is concerned, Lions is my second favorite team of all time. So in the NFL, but I'm not riding with them this year, bro. I think they got a wrong coach and they got the wrong quarterback. So they're in for another losing season. So we'll see what they do. DJ Swift is that dude though. They got a running back.
How you feel about that game, bro?
I feel like at first it was like, damn, the Lions aren't that bad. And then I seen Goff try. He put his heart out there. I like to see that. So if they could use that as momentum, they could be way better than they thought.
He did the same thing though, bro. He taking a sack when they in the red zone and stuff, when they about to score. He took a sack when he could have scored. At the end of I'm just like, that's why the Rams got rid of you, bro. You could have threw the ball away. You take a sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
You like that sometimes.
You like that, man. But yo,
hey, this next game though,
the Jets versus the Panthers. I'm not even starting this one first. Beach, you can start this one first. All right.
It actually wasn't that bad
at first.
No, even then. I thought it was going to be bad. I ain't going to lie. I thought Robbie was going to have 2 touchdowns, 140 yards.
I did too.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was going to show his ass.
I thought he was going to get burnt a couple times, but he did fly on us, and I was kind of mad at that. But
that nigga disrespected.
That's what everybody do to the Jets.
But it hurt worse because he's playing for y'all.
I'm saying all our ex-players do that shit.
Right.
We tired of that.
I mean, I know the vibes. As a Jags fan, you know how many times we don't seeing somebody leave and go win a Super Bowl? The most recent is Fournette.
Yeah.
But they don't score on us and then do we don't got no Jaguars touchdown celebration, so it ain't the same.
That's the only reason.
That nigga hit that touchdown and immediately flew. Bro. That nigga already knew what he was doing, bro.
We knew what he was doing. I knew that was coming.
Because really the whole thing, he felt disrespected. The real thing was that they really didn't. The difference between keeping him was a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
$2 million.
And y'all need him.
And he was like, "You're not I only a leading receiver. You're not gonna give me $2 more million to keep me." You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
I ain't hate on him or Sam. Trust me. It's a little bit of me that's cool with that. They're happy for them.
How y'all feel? Well, I don't know too much to say. How y'all feel about Zach?
Zach didn't do bad.
I don't think Zach did bad. I think he played slow the first half.
It looked like his adrenaline.
The first half Zach was very pedestrian. He was
trying to be safe.
Right. You could tell he wasn't trying to make a mistake.
Right.
Smart.
And he ended up throwing a pick, but he also ended up throwing 2 TDs. So I think he'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? His ability to extend plays, I think, is going to suit him well in the NFL. The fact that he can swing it. You know what I'm saying? So only thing is, I think the biggest thing that I took away from it was the pressure. Our offensive line, like I was telling Peach pre-pod, you can tell that injuries played a part in our preparation before this game. I can tell that our linemen weren't engaged because you could tell they were just okay, we just not gonna practice full because we've had left injuries. So I saw times where our first round pick Vera Tucker where he looked great, and I also saw plays where he was looking for someone to engage. But a stunt happened, and your person's in the backfield hitting Zach, and you're still sitting there okay, who was there for me to block? So communication is an issue, but things will get better.
That's how you feel about it.
It was a game where I anticipated. I thought that Sam Darnold and Robbie was going to try to have that comeback, that payback game or revenge game or whatever you want to call it game. didn't necessarily happen that way.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, we had a bomb for Teddy,
Mhm.
but like, I wasn't super impressed with Darnold. I wasn't super impressed with the only thing the
I thought
Panthers is.
McCaffrey was gonna get $1 million.
I thought he was going to.
I mean, shit, he had a damn near 100 catching and 100 rushing. I mean, I don't know. What
Yeah, he should have 20-some points of fantasy.
That's minimal for him though.
Yeah,
20
that's a good game for him though. Still to come back off the injury. You know, he's gonna be straight by week 6, week 7.
Yeah, for the Jets though, man, like I saw like kind of like what you were saying, first half, trying to be a little too safe, and then in that second half, I saw what I thought we was gonna end up seeing from Wilson.
He got hit 10 times.
Yeah.
So
that's always
another thing that I learned this week.
Yeah, Becton's out for 4 to 8 weeks.
Yep.
I watched the play, bro. Like it was literally a dirty play. Like the person that fell on his leg didn't get blocked. Like he just he wasn't even looking. Like Becton was engaging somebody, and dude was just like,
Oh,
and I'm just like, bro, what?
How can you do that, bro?
Bro.
He should have got fined, bro.
Another thing,
I watched it.
no rookie quarterbacks don't win their first game. Like, I think the last rookie quarterback to win their first game, it was I think the other Carr. David Carr.
Yeah, Cam didn't win that first game. Cam is ball.
And then on the road, like Trevor played,
yeah,
it's like even worse.
Yeah. What about that though? That didn't win?
Bro, when they was talking about it, like
David.
No rookies won
Oh, yeah,
since David. You know, I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So then Trevor on the road to try to win and he was favored, they was like, that's crazy already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Going against a veteran quarterback, you know what I mean, with that team full of vets. But look, we ain't talking about the Jacksonville. We gonna slide.
There's a lot of
The
rookie
Browns
quarterbacks.
versus the Chiefs, bro. What you thought about that, bro? That should be my game. That was a really good game.
The Browns choked.
Baker or Browns?
Bro, they have a lead on the Chiefs.
The Browns choked.
They look like Falcons.
And the last thing you want to do is give Mahomes too many opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You give Mahomes.
He's in like the like in the Tom Brady category when it comes to like you can't give him a slither of a chance. Like if you give him that, that's all.
And don't let him have the last drive.
Like
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean,
because I knew the Bucs was losing that game.
I mean, we got what we expected out of Mahomes. Like he started a little slower than
Started
others,
slow.
but
If he didn't,
though.
Mahomes leads a team.
They make second half adjustments.
Mahomes leads a team that when you get into that second half, it don't matter their deficit because you feel confident that they'll make the plays.
Andy Reid,
yeah,
bro. Did y'all see that meme they had of like Mahomes like looking like this, like he's chucking the ball, and it was like, fuck it, Tyreek down there somewhere.
And they asked him about it.
Yeah, they
asked him about it. He was like, sometimes it do be like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You like that sometimes.
Yeah, it was funny.
He like literally, I just saw that before I came up here. Like, and the funny thing is, it do be like that. He was like, I know his ass out there.
Like we got hops too.
He was like, I can't. It's not like I'm out throw him. Like he can go get it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna chuck this.
How you feel about that game, bro?
I mean, I personally like he said, like you can't give the Chiefs like if you're up on the Chiefs, you have to pour it on. Mm-hmm. Like they're not a team that you can be like, okay, I got 17 a 17-point lead, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yo, but check with me on this because this kind of goes in my turn too. Only thing I think about with that game, like you said, they're choked. But on this one, Ryan, talking to you about you can't give them a slither. If I'm not mistaken, they were one throw away from basically winning that game. Baker threw that interception at the end right there. If he would have threw it, but he did get hit. And I understand.
So they were down already is what we meant. Like
when he threw that interception, they were down?
No, I'm saying Baker shouldn't have been in the position to be trying to have to make that play because they were already up with 2 scores.
No, I feel that, but it's Patrick Mahomes is my point. And my thing is you're coming down to like one drive and then you throw a late pick. when they said they were basically saying you were trying to throw it out of bounds and he got clipped when he was going down, and you can kind of see how whatever. But if you were trying to throw to your receiver, you had two people right there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that kind of falls on Baker. Like Baker has matured and Baker has gotten better, but on a play like that, like bro, you got to throw that clear high out of bounds. Like why would you throw it straight to the guy?
Yeah. It was a bad play. It was a bad play from Baker in a pressure situation where he was being pressured. You know what I mean? And like you would like to see him clean that up.
Yeah.
So, at this point, because he's they do. You know what I mean? Like they do.
And you're in a contract negotiation right now.
Right. But you know what?
That was the number one.
Going against
arguably the number one team right now. It's like them in the Bucks. So
exactly. So like, and y'all battling.
If I was Baker, I'll be disrespected that they ain't been trying to pay me now. Who the hell y'all had play like me?
Who the hell y'all?
Who the hell took y'all to the playoffs?
To the playoffs.
I'll wait. Y'all gotta look it up.
Kozo, right?
I think I understand it a little bit just because.
But they came out and said that they want to wait to see if he keeps playing at this level, right? But at the same time, if I'm Baker, I'll be like, all right, then wait.
But that's they. But if they do that, that's their mistake.
What his market value go to if he
at the end of the year, it's 45 plus.
Bro, he doesn't even
it's
have to have a great
plus.
season for that.
It's
he doesn't even have to have a great season for his market to be that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But he can't falter in the playoffs though. He can't do what he
yes,
did.
He can, bro.
I don't think he's gonna get 45.
Remember what some of these non in the playoff teams look like?
Right, and he got paid.
I'm just saying.
That's Jerry Jones.
I'm saying if he hit the free market,
he got paid. He went somewhere else.
If he hit the free market and he lost in the playoffs, you gotta remember how many of these my quarterback situation didn't work out. We not making the playoff teams would take that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta see how they play this year too. I kind of agree with the organization. I want to see how they can mature.
We had a playoff drop for
He's been looking good, sounding great. He's been saying all the right things. So I love the maturity. But
they should have signed him right after he. They should have extended him right after he.
What about? I know Giants played last night, but what about that game they played against the Broncos?
Teddy B,
Teddy B. Like
that wasn't good.
Bro, this is the thing, bro. Like they be trying to treat my dog Teddy like he like Tyrod.
Yeah, niggas forgot that he started for the Vikings and ball.
And then
got
hurt. Like that's the only reason he's not there.
Never was he ever like Tyrod. Like he's always been better than that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's legit.
Like
he's like, to me, he doesn't have the arm strength. He's like a accuracy guy.
So I'm gonna say this part also about that game. It's good to see the homie Melvin Gordon back out there. Get this butt break off a 70-yard run away from the squad.
Appreciation.
Ooh,
I did.
Bad though is they lost Judy.
You started him? Yeah.
Yeah, Judy's out for the season, which is
what broke? What happened to him? Was it ankle?
I think it was an ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude fell on that bit. That bit snapped. I seen him play. I didn't know
right. There was a lot of bad injuries week 1, bro.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I like what I saw from Denver, regardless of that injury or not. We're gonna see what they turn into because I think they're gonna end up being like a 9-10 win team this year.
You think so?
I have some.
Their division is pretty rocky.
Right, understood. But they got defense too.
Yeah,
they got defense too. You know what I mean? So
I was at the under on that.
I mean, the game was, it was okay.
It's okay.
Like y'all said, it's unfortunate that, Judy got hurt. But I always like to see, I'm always been a fan of the comeback story. So Teddy B going out there, you know what I'm saying, when nobody's really expecting the Broncos to really do much of anything, except trade for Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Go out there and pull out a win, you know what I'm saying?
Pull out a win.
I think back off that, bro, you know what I'm saying? And it also was a game where Daniel Jones kind of hurt the team We're gonna talk about Thursday night football game here shortly, but it was a total different game. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Skip Bayless sometimes, but today he said like he kind of likes Daniel Jones a little bit, but he said Daniel Jones is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like he really has a low ceiling, or a low floor, but he also has a pretty high ceiling if he can be a competent quarterback and not turn the ball over. So he has 40 turnovers in 3 years. So you know what I'm saying? That's the most out of any quarterback in the league right now. So he needed a game like he had yesterday, you know what I'm saying, in order to come back. But
you know how hard it is to beat Jameis in that stat,
bro.
But Jameis wasn't playing though too, so
Bro,
that's not
the thing about it though.
Jameis might have had more.
Even if Jameis was playing, Jameis' ratio is not gonna look like this.
But Jameis is better than Daniel Jones just off the rip
I'm
because
just
he's
saying,
going for 5,000.
even when Jameis threw those 30 picks, right?
Yeah.
Nobody that's throwing 30 picks be throwing 30 touchdowns with it. That's what makes
with
it
5,000
You know what
yards.
That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is J-Bo talking about he eating dubs, y'all.
Nah, but
Crab leg dub?
nah, shouts out to Teddy B though. You know what I'm saying? The Broncos do look like they can be legit, but they got a tough conference, so they just gotta be careful.
Game was cool. Teddy, like everybody said, Teddy did his thing, yeah. I will say Sutton need to step his game up.
especially with Junior.
He need to take advantage of Font because I seen him miss Font a couple times. Font be getting open.
Yes.
I don't know how
Responsive
he
fire-
gets so open.
He's a fire ass tight end.
Bro, imagine they got like a
open.
90, 89 speed, bro. Like you can't even like
Damn,
say
he that fast?
Bro, that nigga's fast.
You run like a 4.5, 4.6.
Sure, 4.5.
Bro, because
4.5.
Like 4.57, if I'm not mistaken.
because I seen him on some plays like, wow, I'm like, yo. But, you know, he made some other plays around and different stuff sometimes, but whatever. But, the Giants trash, bro. Daniel, bro. Daniel, because,
They don't have any business being trash, though.
bro,
Like, look at the rest of that roster.
the roster is good. It's one of those 2017 Jaguars who play for those situations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, how do they
if we would have
I think
fucking
Daniel
played
Jones is
another
better
quarterback
than
in here,
How do they continue to find these receivers like Victor Cruz, Sterling Shepard? Like
Sterling Shepard was
where y'all
like,
find these motherfuckers from? Like, bro,
give you more though.
Sterling Shepard will beat your ass too. Like off the hands.
Oh yeah, y'all heard about that? Oh no, that was yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. I'll talk about it on Thursday night football game.
All right. What we got next? We got Bears, Rams.
Bears, Rams.
Ooh, boy.
Matthew Stafford looked exactly the most comfortable I've seen him in what,
Ever.
5 years?
Well, since Megatron.
Since Megatron. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
And they
say
had
this.
Ansa and Sue and
I can go quick because mine quick. Justin Fields.
Yeah, I was gonna say something just like that. I was gonna say, listen.
Justin Fields. That's
The-
what I have to
the-
say.
the
Shout out
amount-
to Matt Stafford.
I know we just talked about.
But we
you know,
knew this. He did.
We
what
talked
we
about,
thought
you
he
know,
would do.
quarterbacks that we just talked about quarterbacks that, you know, had to step up into, man, listen. Like it's quarterback they gotta wait, but sheesh.
Bro, but when did we ever think Dalton was the guy who you should like not start your rookie over?
But the
But it's
thing
not
is,
about that,
I'm gonna
though.
tell you what it is. This is what it's
I'll
about.
tell you.
This is what it's about. The main thing is they signed Andy to
They
be their
probably-
starting quarterback.
It's like 2 or 3 things.
They signed Andy to be their starting quarterback. They didn't think that they would be in a position to even get one of those quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So when they got one, it's kind of like, okay, but we literally signed this guy and told him,
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
it was
our
a
starter.
promise. It was a
Russell
promise
Wilson
that-
You know what I'm saying?
was
Like-
a 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
They just paid this dude a big old contract. You think they didn't guarantee him he was starting?
They paid Matt Flynn like what, 10 mil?
Nah.
No, bro. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Justin Fields is going to be
Maybe
in.
a year back then.
Justin Fields is more than likely going to play by the end of the year. But the thing is, they're probably going to wait to game 3 or game 4 to make the change. You know what I'm saying? They have a veteran coming in to.
What does that do for them?
But here's what I'm saying: their line is not good.
So they're gonna be better in week 3 or 4?
No, You have
You'll
to.
probably have more
Then what's
You
that?
cohesion.
have to
can't
let.
be the
You have to,
reason.
bro. Here's the thing, bro. You're saving.
You too close.
You're actually
Like,
saving. No, you're you're actually saving Justin Fields, bro. You're saving Justin Fields. That line is not good. You're saving him shots. Did you not see in the preseason when Justin Fields made a minor mistake, but the line called out something and everybody went left, and then he took a shot from the right side from a clear blitzer, and then later on he caught onto it and made sure it didn't happen. But he took a clear shot and his helmet got taken off. Like, that's a minor mistake.
One situation always leads
Because
to
that,
big
bro,
result.
no, because
when I could say
bro,
the same thing happened to a veteran quarterback who's been starting for over 10 years.
Hines Ward did that to Keith Rivers and broke his jaw, a linebacker.
I'm saying
the
that's
hit that
one
he got
hit.
hit right here, bro.
That was one hit.
Yes,
it was
that hit could have knocked him out.
It could have killed him.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like every other hit in the league.
And that they don't have a good enough line to start
Bro,
right
you
now.
can't do that though. You can't let one hit on one bad play make you
How
say
many
all of
quarterbacks-
that you just
How many
said.
quarterbacks have you seen not reach their potential because they came in too early and you put them behind a shoddy line? You see that silence? Because you know that's facts.
But the thing is, but to piggyback on what he's saying, the reason why I believe they're letting Andy Dalton play, because you gotta understand, for one, Andy Dalton played for the fucking Bengals. They have notoriously had the worst line every year. So, I mean, the Bears line is bad, but it ain't the motherfucking Bengals line. You know what I'm saying?
Justin
Like,
Fields can definitely do more with the line, and if I were him, I probably would pay him too. But I agree with, get used to how the NFL games are playing. Wait till game 3 or game 4, and then put your boy in, and then see what he do. Because they're not going to the playoffs.
I honestly don't think that
He's
not
not
going to the
understand
playoffs
what
in the
that
NFC.
get used to the way the game playing.
I don't think that Justin Fields is going to play
They don't come at
until.
something different with him anyway.
I don't think he's going to play until
I think he's
Dalton
the best
plays
choice to take the
bad,
line shot.
or
But I
John
understand why
playoff
they're waiting.
contention.
I understand why they're waiting. That's all I'm saying. But the only thing I want to say about that game that I saw was, bro, I gotta look at you when I talk to you about this, bro. Nigga, did you see the way they was using Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah.
Bro, Rams might beat the bucket. Like, whoever they play in the NFC, I think the Rams going to the NFC. They're going to the NFC Championship game. If you're using Jalen Ramsey like that on defense with Aaron Donald coming at you,
Explain to the people how to use it.
okay, so pretty much they are using Jalen Ramsey how the Steelers kind of use Palomalu a little bit. So Jalen Ramsey is following the primary receiver, but on top of that, they're allowing him to play safety sometimes and read the field. So you'll see Ramsey in the slot sometimes, and if you saw the Bears try to run, they try to run a screen play, and Ramsey was in there within 1 to 2. Like, as soon as the dude caught the ball, he's getting smacked. Ramsey's in there on running plays. Ramsey's in there, so they're allowing him to play safety and cornerback at the same time. Bro, that's like Lamar Jackson at quarterback, bro. They're putting him in the perfect dog. We're about this jump about to be special to me. That's crazy. Like, when I saw that, I was like, Jack.
Oh. Why we gotta be so stupid?
No, this nigga's about, bro. It's about to be special.
We so stupid.
It's about to be special, bro. When I saw that, that's special right there, bro. It's not too many people that can play like that, and they're making him play safety and corner at the same time. And he's gonna, if Ramsey, bro, honestly, if Ramsey can play the top receiver and keep the wide receiver down while having impact on running plays and short yardage plays, Ramsey is going to certify himself as like a top receiver in the NFL, like ever.
Okay.
Like
CD.
defensive back.
You said receiver.
Oh, I said receiver.
Like you said right the first time.
My fault.
He tried to talk to y'all like shit.
Line them up. You know what I'm saying? Line them up. You set them up out there. Why see them real quick? You know what I mean? Shit.
See what they
But,
get right next for it.
But yo, next game, Seahawks versus Colts. Seahawks versus Colts.
Russell Wilson's still that dude.
Carson Wentz.
Lock it.
Why? I thought they were supposed to have a good line.
Pocket.
I thought the Colts were supposed to have a good line. Though.
Rocket to lock it. Don't care what your line
You gonna
looks like.
find Lockett. I keep telling this.
Rocket to lock it. Don't care what your line looks like. First of all, What line?
I know who
What
you're
line?
looking for. He like DK. He loves him for DK. He gonna find
He
him some Lockett.
loved, but he loved Lockett.
He gonna find Lockett, bro.
He liked DK, but he loved Lockett.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know what he is, right?
What's that?
He know how to get everybody right.
Bro, that
Because
bomb.
I'm Russell freaking Wilson. You're Sierra Lockett. If you didn't know.
Time out. That bomb that he threw to Lockett. How many quarterbacks can throw it that perfect?
I'm gonna go ahead and say one name specifically. Kyler Murray.
I was
We're gonna
just about
talk
to
about
say he
that.
threw the same throw.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about
But
that.
nah,
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
it's not that, because that's like that's a play that's already known as soon as we snap that's about to happen. So it's a practice. You know what I'm saying? He knows where it need to be.
But then the step up in the pocket is
Bro,
perfect.
that's
in stride.
Russell Wilson.
I know, but I'm just saying, how many other receivers?
Bro,
I mean,
I can
quarterbacks
give you
make
a
that?
highlight. I'm just saying.
sidebar though, I know we did pass this game, but I know we spoke about him already. Terry McLaurin, bro. Did y'all see that catch he made?
Yes. On the sideline with the
Like, bro,
turn.
I saw the picture.
Oh, you're talking about the
You talking about the
Bro,
catch?
I saw the picture at first, and it was like Terry McLaurin caught this ball. I was like, how the fuck?
No, you talking about
Like,
The nigga jumped
Bro,
over and went like this and
hold up.
everything.
First
Bro.
of all, you talking about the catch where he hit up Adam Sandler. So what was that thing you used in the movie Click? Paused the screen, adjusted his body, told his mans to press play, and then go. That's the play you talking about?
Yeah, that's
All right. I know what you're
That
talking
nigga
about.
hit a Rey Mysterio spin move.
Right, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like, bro,
I've
come on,
never
man.
seen
619
to get that bitch.
I can tell you one name right now, just off like back in the G. Antonio Freeman from Green Bay used to make some crazy catches, bro.
Yep. What game we talking about again?
No, that was Seahawks and
I thought about
Colts.
that catch. I
What
forgot
about Eagles and Falcons? Let's go through this a little quicker. Eagles and Falcons.
We gotta talk about this a little bit because Hurts
Yes.
came out here when he got a lot of doubters, a lot of people putting him down. You know what I'm saying? And he played, bro. And not only did he play, he got his rookie receiver involved, and that boy was out there balling.
Look, bro.
He got Goddard involved. He spread the ball. Like, he played really good to me.
He played like when he was playing at Alabama. Not even Oklahoma. Alabama.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
looked like that. Like, he looked in control.
That's what he looked like to me, bro.
No, I saw Oklahoma Jalen
yeah.
with that pass to Devontae.
And Matt Ryan looks
Put that
like
pass to who?
Devontae?
Put that pass to who?
Devontae?
Yeah, that's why I saw Alabama Jalen out there, bro.
I feel you, but nah, that pass right there was talking to that coach. What's the coach's name for Oklahoma?
Boss Stoops?
Lincoln
Lincoln Riley?
Lincoln Riley.
Right.
That was
Stoops.
That was Lincoln
Jesus
Riley,
Christ.
Jalen Hurts right there with that pass, bro. And then, I didn't know that he low-key had, like, speed like that. He controlled his speed.
Why Shay's always surprised by somebody's speed?
I don't understand.
Bro, he was just running casually, but burning past people.
No, Daniel Jones runs casually and burns past people.
Jalen would.
Yeah, that shit be pissing me off. I'm like, why the hell can't nobody tackle Daniel Jones' old bitch ass?
Like, this nigga going for 65. And I'm like, how the fuck? Like, bro, I'm watching linebackers.
Bro, is the Falcons that trash, though?
this is the problem.
What's their problem?
Let Marcus speak
No.
up.
Anybody who playing DraftKings this week, you might want to use Matt Ryan. Because, you know, one week you get Manny Trash.
Yeah, who getting 7.96?
The
Yeah.
next week you get Manny Ice. So you know what I'm saying?
I won when I had Matt Ryan, who had 7.96 points for me at quarterback.
Lucky you.
And I still won.
Should've played that.
I was watching that. I was like, dog. Literally, I'm not gonna lie. I was literally looking at all the homies from the pot. I'm like, how all the homies doing? All right, Jeremy won. All right, ST won. All right, I'm with it. Damn, no, he got smoked.
Smack!
Ain't nobody go against nobody like Pat, though. I'm gonna tell you that right
The
now.
homie Marcus
At
said
week one.
the defense is utter buns. You know what I mean?
Straight runs.
Straight
No
buns.
pass rush.
Straight up
Who's
buns.
their corner? Oh, Terrell.
Bruh.
Gave up Keanu
All I
Neal.
know is they Pitts gotta play better.
Yeah, I mean,
because I got him in fantasy all over the place, and then this nigga.
I think he also got to throw in the ball and put in.
Nah, he gonna get the ball
good
this week.
situations.
no, this week,
This
I feel like the passes they were throwing to him,
touchdown
it was always
guarantee.
contested.
Listen,
I'll bet that.
Like, give my boy some easy stuff, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't game plan him.
Yeah.
They need to give him a tight end screen. They need to
Seam
make
route.
him known.
The seam route was open.
And they need to line him up right next to Ridley on some of those.
Yeah, bro.
Put Ridley in the slot next
so
to
y'all
him.
know who they got this week, right?
Who?
They got the Buccaneers,
Oh, shit.
right?
They got a weak secondary.
Oh, they gonna be chasing all game. He gonna
Chasing
have
all
300 yards.
380,
Right.
3 tutties, maybe a pick in there because it's still Matt Ryan. 2 of them things going to Kyle Pitts.
Don't.
Every
Been done with Matt Ryan, bro.
Matt Ryan.
The only thing is,
Are he done with Matt Ryan?
y'all, they know they done with Matt Ryan. They just made a
done
decision
with
to stay
Matt
with
Ryan,
him for one more
I should
year.
have drafted Fields.
Nah, they gonna get some.
They go with Pitts. They can find the next.
Yeah, you can find another.
Bro, getting Pitts was better than getting a quarterback this year. Even though the pool right now from week 1,
I can feel that.
the pool of rookie quarterbacks from this year looks so exciting.
They do.
So exciting, bro.
And even like I think you get Pitts because look at what the NFL has become. The teams that excel the most got that tight end. You know what I mean? Like the majority of these teams that excel the most got that tight end. You need that tight end in this NFL.
True.
You know what I mean?
Because I can honestly say, I'm gonna go ahead and say it on pod, on wax.
Hold up.
Zach did play better than I've seen Sam play.
It's too early, B.
Nah.
It's too early, B.
I'm just talking about just the way
Zach's
that
a quarterback already.
He
Bro,
just
like-
has more poise than Sam.
Very much so.
That right there alone, my G. Like,
No, it's not that.
It didn't
You
like
got
a game for me.
the
It didn't like a
Cardinals
game
stacked against Sam.
it don't matter,
They
bro.
were.
No, because he looked
All you
different
gotta do
right
is
in his
pressure.
game
All you
1
gotta
too,
do is
right on the
pressure.
other side.
All you gotta
So
do
I
is
can't
pressure.
get that.
All you gotta do is pressure Sam, bro, and it's a wrap.
Bro,
Put
we was
pressure on him, it's
putting
a wrap.
pressure on him. He made some good plays in that game, bro.
We did pressure him, he didn't have any turnover.
I'm trying to tell you, this is the thing. We didn't give him his best opportunity to win.
That's
You
y'all.
know, so no, I'm saying that. So that's why
He didn't have any weapons.
he got a chance to still be judged, in my opinion.
Right.
You know, in week 1, he showed more poise than he ever showed when he played for us. That's how I already know he got a chance. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, Zach did show more poise than Sam ever showed while he played with us. Because he was seeing ghosts. But maybe he went to somebody about that.
I feel you. I don't know how we got
But maybe he went to he had that, after you get, a couple off seasons in, you get smarter about what you need to do with yourself.
How do we get back to Jets?
this nigga here.
We went back to the
Yo.
Jets before.
Yo, Steelers versus Bills, my G. Yo.
Boom. Next. Both of them niggas underperformed like fuck.
For real.
Very much.
Yeah, I didn't like that game all that much.
I mean, Chase Claypool hopping over niggas again.
That nigga ain't giving me 10 points.
Like,
Alright.
yeah, let's slide to that next game, bro, because we gotta get through these games, bro. I can do this.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Vikings versus Bengals.
Man, Vikings underperforming.
Whole opposite of boo. Ooh.
Yo, Burp. Oh.
First of
You
all,
said the boys got weapons.
I said this early.
Lamar.
I said this early. I said they got pieces. And Shanes was there watching the game with me, and I kept reiterating. They got pieces.
I didn't think it was, I thought the Vikings were
first of all, what I said,
I thought I was going for Vikings.
what I keep gonna say. Keep gonna say, whatever the hell that means.
Keep going to say.
Fuck, I'm gonna keep saying.
Yeah, that part. D hopping over every cornerback in the league this year because D Hop, first of all, he broke his legs or some shit to make his first touchdown.
Bro, we talking on Vikings and Bengals.
We are? I thought you said, I heard Cardinals.
Nobody said Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals?
I must have read.
Yo, but
I'm gonna tell you right
but I'm
now.
sorry, I cut you off there. You was about to say something about what receivers? What you about to say something about?
Chase.
Oh,
Mr. Chase.
Mr. Chase.
And it's all cool with me, though. I got my fantasy.
This is see how this nigga how he be hedging his takes? Oh, I'm gonna talk shit about him early, but
all I brought up was a fact. The homie was struggling in the preseason.
I'm glad that there's finally other people catching on to the hedge. Cause you be hedging. That's what I've been arguing you for like 2 seasons apart.
What's wrong with hedging? What's wrong with hedging?
You can't be out here hedging like that.
I didn't hedge.
All right, even then, you can't hedge every bet. Damn.
But how's it every bet? All I said was the homie was dropping in the preseason. He's dropping in practice, and I don't know,
bro. You done sold out that you gave up on the man.
I didn't say I gave up. I never said Jamar. I gave up on Jamar Chase. That's false. Never. All I said was the homie was dropping in the preseason. The homie was dropping in the practice, and I don't know.
All right. Tell me why this person kind of underrated for me for some reason. Not all the way underrated, but still underrated enough.
Huh.
Adam freaking Thielen.
He is not underrated because I got a Thielen. Ooh, on my fantasy team, and he went off.
Yes, bro. It always goes off.
if I'm gonna steal something from Chisel, since we just stole the Thielen thing, right? I don't know how many times I've heard that man Chisel Adonis. If y'all don't know Chisel Adonis, just search that man on YouTube. That boy's fire. I don't know how many times I heard this man say, "Get connected for free with the White People Connection. Get connected for free." Kurt family member Adam Thielen TD. Like, this nigga be saying this shit all the time. I feel like every single week he drops this thing, I hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how is this man still underrated?
Thielen is, though.
Thielen was a little bit pissed though because he kind of Kirk was missing him on a couple passes. He was wide open. He was forcing it to Jefferson, so he could have had an even better game because he was wide open.
Yeah.
Bro,
But,
they let me routing shit. Like,
Route
really, they
got two
routing
route
shit. Like,
That's somebody we forgot to mention in the route running things.
Yeah,
He got that.
Thielen got routes.
He got
And
that.
Dalvin got to cook. Dalvin got to cook, bro. They gotta let the boy cook. But what about that Cards?
He got his adrenaline pumping after he scored.
What about that Cards Titans game?
Ooh, you like my $10.
The one take that I already gave, so I ain't gonna give it again. Bro,
Yo, that Cards Titans game.
Kyler threw a pass.
Oh my God!
he's hot to get his feet, bro.
Kyler threw a pass.
Not that one.
Kyler threw a pass, bro. Where
Kyler threw a pass, huh?
he definitely jumped first,
Yes.
then turned and threw in the air.
Yeah, that one.
And that thing
It
dropped
was a
right
perfect
over the
laser.
shoulder.
Bro,
No, you talking about a D-Hop catch.
nah. It was over the shoulder.
You talking about it was
Kirk?
Kirk.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
my
pass was so
goodness.
because I was we was watching it and I was like, bro, did he just throw off the most non-platform there was to throw off of and drop it right over a?
That's the one Christian Kirk caught.
I'm
like
talking
this,
about switch.
Yeah.
He caught like this.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this. That bit was like, that nigga caught that bit like
Exactly.
in the
bro.
bread.
And he knew it was coming like that. That's part of
Bro.
that. You know what I'm saying? That's
I like that
Yes.
D-Hop catch. I like that
Yes, man.
which
D-Hop
one?
catch.
The 10 toes down?
That nigga bent his ankles back like
Bro,
a
he
ballerina.
broke his leg. I'm telling you,
Bro.
son.
They showed the replay and they had the camera on AJ Brown. And he was like, "Come on, D, third down, let's go." And like they showed D Hop catch the ball, and he was just like, they showed D Hop catch the ball, and he was just like, he need to get his feet down. He was like, why did he get his feet down? Oh my God. He was just like, oh my God, like this nigga, his feet on these niggas. I was like, he got his feet down. Get his feet down.
Bro, how the Titans don't run Derrick Henry though?
They got behind.
It was the
Quick.
game.
They got behind quick. When
They don't normally be in that position.
When they're behind, they only be able to like be down by like 7 and then let
Why?
They couldn't run from the beginning. They
Right.
was already behind.
Why? Because Tannehill is buns. I've been trying to tell y'all, Tannehill is buns. And people keep saying, no, man, he's not right. Why? Because they went to the playoff 2 years ago when this man was completing 87 yards for a game? No, No!
He threw
The
4,000
thing about it
He
is,
is buns!
the thing about it
He threw
is,
4,000 yards.
Tannehill is buns when it depends on him.
Yeah.
When he could play off Derrick Henry in the play action,
100%.
he can play up to above his actual level.
They put too much on him.
Somebody give him a Super Saiyan power up when Derrick Henry balls.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Derrick Henry ball.
But like, if the running
Tannehill
game's
balls.
not working and it's all
That's
on
the
his
cover.
shoulders, that's tough. That's tough. He's not that guy. He's just not that guy.
He's a game manager in 2020.
He's a game manager that can
That's-
make some good throws.
This is but this is the difference between the game manager, like say early 2000, let's say Brad
You
Johnson,
gotta
for
be able
example,
to make those
for
throws.
example, and then a game manager in 2020 last season.
Trash.
You're gonna throw 4,000 yards.
He's not Brad
Because that's what
That's this league.
this league is now.
Yeah.
He's a game manager, but that's not what you need.
Manager.
But that's not what you need when you got AJ Brown and Julio.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I need a dude that you can
They
call
didn't
these players
probably
and trust
expect to
them.
have that though. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless.
They already invested. And
Yeah.
he did when he didn't do bad. Can't give up on him after he ain't do bad. At the same time, bro, I'm gonna tell you everything about every one of these games we talking about right now. This week one is the most different week one we ever seen ever. Because there's still 16 games to go. Our normal season. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Speaking of anything that happened, that Dolphins Patriots game.
Anything happened.
It did. Matt thought he had one.
I was like, he lost it. Yeah.
I was happy he lost it too. You know,
I'm mad at Miami all the time for the quarterback.
Really goddamn
But I ain't that mad.
you know this is why I'm mad because I think that the boy Tua Tagovailoa, how the fuck you say it? Yeah, something like that. I think he get disrespected. I think nobody like he came in last year. What week 8-ish?
Yeah.
And had mad rookie mistakes and was coming clean off of a damn hip injury. And like it felt like the media for Miami and nationally gave up on this nigga like that.
They wanted him to be hurt.
Then y'all should have tanked for Herbert. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hunker down for Herbert.
Bro,
then,
for
you know
all
what I mean?
that he's had to deal with, we gonna trade for a dude with 22 cases against him over you. Like, the shit he been dealing with this offseason, for him to have his first game like that against the Patriots, that's big time. You know, and he was hyping his coach, said that, you know, he our starter and he's our guy, da-da-da. He said something about it. And, like, you know, it looked like he backed it up.
I'm not really paying too much close attention to that game yet. But when they play the second time, I will, because it's a rivalry game. I want to see how they both look, both quarterbacks, how they look against teams outside the. Because it's a rivalry game for me, so I can't really. I like what I saw from both of them. They both definitely still need some. They got some areas to work on, but I want to judge them after I see them play somebody else outside the.
You know what I took from that game? Don? You know what I took?
Here we go.
Look like the Jets could be both of me. Let's go.
Yeah, I think so. Y'all gotta get a run game though.
We got a run game, we just couldn't play.
Belichick gonna let you do that? Florida gonna let you do that?
Belichick gonna give us the run.
You think so?
Yeah, we got some totals. We do got some totals on that side of the ball now. Like,
Belichick gonna give us the
our
run.
running back by committee is actually a decent little statement.
Bro, let's talk about this game that we should have went to.
All right,
The
the
Packers
Packers and
versus
Saints. I mean, all I'm saying is,
Because it was hit.
Cause them boys got smacked.
All I'm
my
gonna
boy
say,
J-Bo said, our coach said before the game,
I gotta come in here.
He just said go out there and play hard. He just said go out there and play hard. You know, what the coach, he said, my coach said before the game, what he said before the game? He just looked up in the sky like the coach gonna tell him something. What he said before the game?
What he said?
He just told us to go out there and play hard. You know.
Even when Jameis be trying, bro, I think
Like,
if Jameis just stay clean, bro, he gonna be straight, bro. Cause
Bruh.
he's just naturally funny, bro.
I don't know if
Just
y'all
him being him,
remember.
he's naturally funny. He just gotta stay out of trouble, dog.
I don't know if y'all remember. Bro, Jameis ain't never been in no serious trouble. You always say that.
No, he has been in
What
serious
are you
trouble.
talking about? He just got in trouble like 2 weeks or 2 years ago. It was just
What serious trouble he been in?
like
the girl
groping
Yes.
or sexually assaulting.
Which one are you talking
The
about?
FSU one, because that's the only serious one that I'm.
No, this happened when he was at
I know
Tampa
what
Bay.
you're talking about. But that was washed.
Because to me, that's worse than Deshaun. Because all these girls, they don't have proof that's saying that you illegally or sexually assault me, like try to grope me type shit.
Can't have proof that he did it?
Yes, bro. Yeah, the settlement, like.
I ain't like these niggas out here trying to get canceled. You know, I'm not letting those out.
I'm just saying, like, nobody can prove that Deshaun did that. They had him on camera.
I
Like,
don't know.
but what I take from it is, dang, them Packers, boy, y'all got some work to do. I guess a ninja question. A ninja, he had 3 in my league.
In one of the leagues,
I had, trust me, I know. I still won.
You feel me with the Matt Ryan thing?
Yeah.
You feel yeah.
But do y'all think the off-season stuff carried over to that game?
What's that?
I think that
Because I'm gonna say something that I know y'all probably gonna trip on because you're gonna be like, how the freak can you guess from that? But Jermichael Finley said something, and I kind of agree with it. Like, Aaron Rodgers had a different look in his eye that game.
I wasn't looking in the man's eyes, bro.
Keep the foul off.
I wasn't even.
Like when it was looking at the camera and looking at his eyes and everything, I don't know, bro.
Bro, I think that's overreaction.
So this is me overreacting. I think, never mind.
Yes, please. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is a new season of Shades, guys. This guy just just shut himself down when he knew he was coming with that.
I'll say that. I'll say
He
that.
don't even want to put that shit on wax. That's how bullshit it was.
I think the homie Marcus agrees with you. You know, he thinks the potential that.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it really was.
I don't think there's no reason to. We'll talk about that later.
Tell you what it really was. That offensive line ain't as good as it used to be.
Bakhtiari wasn't there.
That offensive line ain't as good as it used to be. And it's going to be tough when, Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks that ever played in this league. Constant pressure is going to make any great quarterback, if you go from great to good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You make a good quarterback go from good to that.
You heard what he said on the Pat McAfee show about the interception he threw when it was at the goal line?
Yeah, hitting the nuts or something?
Yeah, like, I know that's an excuse that somebody can make, but, like, low-key, like, you see when it happened, like, that bit will make you, like, throw an interception.
No, this is my thing. You know what I think that whole game was? It wasn't. When y'all say it's the off-season stuff, I'm relating it to the drama of this, right? But that's not what it was to me. It was the lack of practicing with his niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He off timing. That's all it is.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Because
not
of the
gonna drop
off-season
his
stuff.
game off to me. Like, he gonna pick up as they're in normal season form and get to that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. But what I'm saying is he's not as sharp as he could be because of the offseason, whatever. He hasn't had the time for
I
the
should have
chemistry
asked,
with
did you mean drama or like chemistry? This time you used it right. Chemistry is
It's
what
right
I
all
want
the
to
time,
say.
nigga.
Oh, this nigga.
You going to bullshit.
I'm not gonna
This nigga
say
Shades,
that.
you think he be out here batting 1,000.
No, well, he said chemistry. Not on everything, but when you talk chemistry, I usually talk chemistry correctly in my opinion.
Correctly, in my opinion.
Keyword there.
Keywords, because that shit can't be allowed, huh?
Nope, that ain't a lot right there.
Yo,
I mean,
last
I
game,
can't call it one.
last
Monday Night Football!
And next week we gonna recap like 5 of the good games.
Bro, we done did over an hour of just recapping this shit. What the fuck?
We be getting so.
Yo, Raiders versus the Raiders. My game of the week. My last year dark horse team,
Who's your dark horse team this year?
Cincinnati. I told you.
Okay.
Because they got pieces.
I forgot who my dark horse team was.
The Raiders is my squad, like my dark horse last year.
Putting this on wax.
I don't remember what I said. I feel like I said the Cardinals.
I think it is that card.
I feel like I said the Cardinals.
Which team had the offensive lineman that went down to the scary landing?
That was the Giants.
Oh, that was the Giants.
Wait,
That was last night. That was last night.
was it the Giants?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. But okay, so scratch that. All I know is this: Lamar still did his thing,
Okay.
but
2 fumbles?
he's gonna. I think he's going to be one of the higher. He should be one of the higher quarterbacks at the football.
It's still straight with 2 fumbles?
Yeah.
He was straight, still 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
He still had like almost 20 points, I think.
I don't mean fantasy wise. I mean like
No,
quarterback development wise.
No, I mean, yeah, we talked about it. He runs with the ball a little too sometimes.
He need to work. Like, why hasn't he worked on that to this point?
I don't know.
He be out here looking like Emmitt Smith.
He does hold, like, especially when he's leaving the pocket, he always
Not like
put the ball
Emmitt
down
Smith.
here.
I ain't gonna do my nigga
Put
like
the ball
that.
like down here.
I see Emmitt Smith like this.
But he's so dynamic that he thinks he can get away with it.
Yeah, and
Bro, trying to sack that nigga on Madden is impossible.
possibly.
Bro, that
Him
shit
and Tyler.
is like this nigga will take the weirdest route to make sure that you can't sack him. Like, I'm gonna go way back here, go around, you probably can't. Like,
No, man.
hate it.
But
I can't believe the Raiders won.
boy, Derek Carr is still showing you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
400 yards. Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Hey,
Derek Carr.
I think Derek Carr got something to prove, and I think he got a chance to prove it right now.
Might be a top 10 by the end of the year.
If he could get Ruggs involved,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
that's
can
the key.
prove it. The key is he can't just
Waller,
he can't
Waller,
put so much
Waller.
pressure on Waller. He gotta have that Mahomes vibe where it's all right, y'all got Waller. Boom, I'm going out here. Like he be like, all right, Kelsey too close.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Tyreek, and then you gotta play Tyreek.
Yep.
So Kelsey back open. You need to be able to do that, you know. And then he got Edwards too. who
But
was
that's
wrong.
the thing. That's the thing that they got, though. Like Tyreek, that's so much. Like, bro, you like it's that's you have to give the other person help. It's like there's no way you stay.
Right. Like, you have to.
So like,
You have to treat that shit like it's a pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Ruggs has that type of speed, and that's the crazy thing. Like, there's not many people that you can put in that category that have that type of like track star speed. But Ruggs is somebody that can do it.
You know, he's been trying to raise Usain this offseason coming up.
Yeah, I think Hussein put up a gold medal and
He
what's
put
that?
up
Put up a
his ring.
Super Bowl ring.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
oh, okay, then you losing the Super Bowl ring. I'm
Uh,
sorry, bro. What the
About
fuck?
that, Tyree, nigga. Why would you do that? Well,
At
you
the
saying
same
older,
time,
You
Usain
saying
is not the Usain that
Yeah.
won it like
yeah, Tyree
7 years ago. Like,
Usain is still
But
6'6".
he's still fast. as
Like, you
shit.
gotta understand, like 2 strides, bum bum. Like,
Yo,
he's
Tyreek
clear.
done outran a
I'm
lot of
taking-
niggas
I'm-
that be striding like
I'm
that.
taking
I'm gonna tell you
Tyreek.
that right
I'm
now.
taking Tyree.
I'm not saying
race.
who
I don't know
I'm
if they
taking.
said they racing 40.
I'm
I
not
don't know if
saying-
the race.
I'll take him in a 100-yard dash. I ain't taking him in a 100 meter. I'll take him in 100 yards.
What? Who the fuck run the 100-yard dash?
Him and T.O. did it.
100-yard dash?
Yeah, him and T.O. did it last offseason.
They be
Oh,
wild.
nah.
But T.O. got a little bit of a
You think
a
Tyreek?
head start.
You think Tyreek will beat him? Nah, you can't.
What?
The more distance you
Yeah,
give
if this
Usain,
then I'm different.
that's when you fuck up.
No, that's why I said I'll take Tyreek in 100 yards over 100 meters.
That's what I'm saying. 100 yards is still too much to give Hussein to catch his speed, bro.
Yeah.
I'll take Tyreek. Because Tyreek got top speed too.
Tyreek do go into a 6th gear.
He
Yeah,
got
he
another
does.
gear too. That's
He
what
got
I'm
an
saying.
extra gear. His
So
legs
he
be moving.
So he take off fast, and then he builds
That
speed
ain't
and keep going fast.
Bro, when you see it compared to the other people's legs, I be noticing that, bro. Like,
Speaking of speed, and we was talking about the Ravens game. That boy Tyson Williams, bro,
he was looking very explosive.
That running back by committee they got almost made me have to go cut Le'Veon that quick, bro.
I thought about it, but then the running back by committee thing was like,
I was like,
he might just be for.
damn it, I'm gonna have to cut him.
Tyson might be that dude for them.
I mean,
And I got
if you speaking about backup running backs that ball out, y'all can't forget the Mitchell dude. I think it's
Elijah
Mitchell.
From 49ers.
From the 49ers, we didn't give him his respect then.
he told it.
That boy looked explosive.
Hasty too.
That boy looked like
Hasty.
he looked stay right where he at.
So what kind of injuries we had coming out of this?
Ouch moments.
So OBJ is still out. He's not playing this week. DeMarcus Lawrence broke his ankle.
Yep.
Randy Gregory, he's not injured, but he's on the COVID list, so he's not playing. Jared McCoy had a knee injury. I don't know if he's out for the whole season, but Jared McCoy's out for the Raiders. Ryan Fitzpatrick had a
Disrespect.
what?
We ain't on the list.
Oh, Beckham. I was gonna come up with that
Okay.
freestyle. But Ryan Fitzpatrick with the hip, he's out for a couple of games. They said 3 or 4. And then we already know what happened to the Ravens. We already know how many injuries we got to talk about with them.
Catastrophic. Catastrophic for that team, bro.
Raheem Mostert messed up his knee again. I think he's out for a full year.
And
It's a rookie offensive lineman that went down too.
And word on the Raheem Mostert, like his wife had to come out and like actually tell people like to stop like telling like sending threats and shit to their house, saying like telling him to kill himself and all this shit because he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And they was like he really taking that shit bad because he really wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? And
he's on.
Who the fuck does that, yo?
Yeah, that's so messed up.
Ignorance, bro.
That's so messed up.
Like, how is that my fault?
Yeah, it's football.
Yeah, I wanted to be down for fucking.
I think he
months.
should stop though, because this is like the 3rd season in a row with a knee injury, bro. I think he should stop for real, for his long-term health. Like it's past football at this point for me, bro. He's definitely talented.
You can't tell somebody what to do with their life. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and in his heart, football is the only thing that make him happy. He want to play football,
like,
bro. I don't care what you go there. How many times to go?
Like, we really get into the psyche of that shit, man. It's like most of these football players, they identify as a football player.
Sure.
The second they step away, they have no clue.
Yeah, I
what to
feel
do.
that. That's like life shaking, life altering. Like it's crazy.
You're not getting paid like this no more. You know,
Deion
get the
Smith is a
respect.
good example, even though it's a
You don't
different
get the
sport.
respect.
He going to college now.
For golf, though.
It don't matter what you're going for.
Yes, man. But yeah, y'all boy got injured. Jerry Judy got injured.
Makai Beckham,
You know what I mean? So
get safer.
there's definitely some other injuries out there. Didn't go through all of them. You know what I'm saying? But just wanted to highlight the major ones.
Judy.
I talk about it.
He said Judy.
Yeah.
So, player, excuse me, guys. Player of the weekend, though, was Chandler Jones. That boy had 5 sacks.
sack lunch.
2
Yeah, I don't think I can argue against that, bro. He's definitely player of the week.
5,
6
sacks.
tackles, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. What a stat line.
I think the only thing I heard competitive to that was that game that Khalil Mack had at one time.
Yeah.
He had like an interception and forced fumble and then fumble recovery or something like that. And a sack, something like that.
Man, that's nasty.
Whatchamacallit had
But 5 sacks, bro. Bro, like when you look at the end of the year, when we start looking at sack totals, right? Just remember, this man had 5 in week 1. Like,
I mean, I think they said like last year that he was healthy, he had like 19 and a half. Like,
Yeah.
he's a big sack guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
how many does he get this year?
The thing is, it's a
I'm
contract
gonna
year.
go 18.
If he stays healthy, he's breaking it.
I agree, because there's a reason. Also, another reason behind this. Who's on the other side of it?
AJ fucking Watt.
JJ Watt. He's
Not
getting
only
single
JJ,
coverage.
who's next to him? Malik Jackson. They got some big dogs on that line.
Yeah. Nah,
And it's
Malik played
5
for
in
the
the
Browns.
plays.
Malik
5.
played for
Oh
the
yeah,
Browns.
that's the Browns. My bad.
5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
Next to,
Well, y'all look, y'all come out here and give y'all a spin of Rooney. What's up?
I missed
That was
the
my
tricks.
bad.
With Jadavian Clowney on
That's
the other
that
side.
was the line that got me, and I was talking
Why
to
is
him.
he looking at the 5 like that?
Bro, he got 5.
Yo,
I don't want to
no,
play that.
the homie Pat says he thinks he gets 22 this season.
I'm gonna say 18.
I'm
We'll
gonna-
see who's right, man.
I'm
Bro,
giving him over 20.
Let's just say if he get 2 or 3 this week, that projection is
Yeah.
blown out.
Out of proportion.
For real. Because that means JJ Watt plays a major part in that.
Bro, of course, because he's taking, like, you ain't gonna let JJ go free. Because then it's gonna just be coming from that side.
Nigga, what do you do if you got J.J. Watt and then Chandler Jones right next to him, though?
You know what you do? You kneel.
You go to the other side.
QB kneel.
You run the ball to the other side. Or
You take the other two linemen and you stack them behind the other line, and you don't even put nobody on that side.
I'll handle that. You need Lamar.
I mean, equally from that game, you got Kyler Murray went out there.
But my question to you is, do you think that's an overreaction? Like people are overreacting to that, or you think like he's legit going to do that?
Do what?
Chandler Jones.
He's legit gonna
No,
get
he's
paid.
legit
That's who
gonna
he is.
like. Is he gonna go out here and get 5 a game?
No, not that.
No,
but
but will he go out here?
He's gonna be impactful every game that he's healthy on.
Yeah, and he's gonna have several multi-sack games.
Yes.
I mean,
He will at least have a minimum of 3 more multi-sack games.
What do they feed
By
these
3.
Jones kids? Because that's John Bones Jones' brother.
who's the other Jones?
His other brother plays in the league also. I can't think of what team he's on. But and he starts.
And they elite, bro.
Like, what they feed these Jones boys? That's all I want to know.
Like, John Jones is old, and I still won't fight John Jones.
At all.
Like,
At all. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Fight
But
him.
what about Kyler Murray's performance? I think it was an overreaction with that, or do you think like Kyler Murray's going to be able to?
I mean,
consistently
Kyler Murray
be
has
able to do that?
proved that he could be that guy.
I mean, this is supposed to
Until
be
he gets
his. This is supposed to be. That's anybody. I hate when you do that. Bro, because like, how is that like specifically tagged to him?
I think there's other quarterbacks out there that have been injured.
Like, is Patrick
and
Mahomes
inconsistent.
not like Patrick Mahomes until he gets injured?
Some quarterbacks can play past that and still win games.
How do you
and
know
get
he
into the playoffs? Because it happened last year. He hurt his shoulder, and he got injured. And
Was it his
I don't know,
I don't know if it was his throwing shoulder. I don't know for sure if it was his throwing shoulder.
Okay, so
But once he got injured, they slowed down because they had a good start last year, and they were like, you know what I'm saying, projecting to go to the playoffs and all that, and then he got a little injured, a little banged up.
Bro, how many times that
I'm
happened?
guessing
to
it had
Ben
to be a
Roethlisberger?
significant.
How much times?
How much time had they gone to the playoffs? Even though
No,
they
they
game was
got a
hurt.
ring. 2. Don't he got 2?
All right, I'm just saying, Kyler Murray didn't do that though. They didn't go to the playoffs even though he was hurt.
Yeah, he got time.
I know he will, but I'm just saying, until he got hurt, until he proves that he can play through injury if it happens, then I'll say something different. You can't get mad because I'm going by what I see.
What you
It's
said-
not like I'm making something up.
Oh.
alright. So Kyler Murray,
Overreaction? I don't think it's an overreaction. I think he's going to be pretty straight. Well,
you know,
I drafted him last year. I should have drafted
Kyler
him
Murray
this year.
has D-Hop, but he also
And
has Christian Kirk, but he also has AJ Green. Like,
He's straight.
He working up.
this is granted. It would have been nice if they had Larry Fitz.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Did he even retire?
Yeah, but he's not out of the realm of coming back later.
Right.
That they probably waiting for injury.
He probably waiting to see how they looking. Is they gonna make the playoffs?
If they are, then hey, we come in and help them contribute.
Save my body.
Yeah.
He already. Anytime he come and is eligible to be signed to play
Oh, he
or
gets signed.
whatever, I'd give it to him. Like,
Put
he
him
got
in the
that
slot.
respect.
Yeah.
With the Cardinals, he got that respect.
For sure.
Yeah.
5 years from
If
now,
there's anybody, yeah.
like, with the Cardinals,
They ain't even got to play him like, I'm just on the team to get a ring, nigga. Y'all, I
Right.
gave y'all my heart, nigga.
That nigga, the Udonis Haslam.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
He do really got that kind of credit.
Aaron Rodgers' performance, maybe overreacting that.
yes. 100%.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
So
Also.
that's a unison, yes.
See?
Yes.
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 They overreacted.
Overreacting, bro.
And he played a good game.
Did they not see how that boy smacked Devin White, bro?
You know how many
That boy
blitzes he
got
picked
power
up
still,
on?
bro.
Like,
The game plan went away from the run.
And homies,
He
just so
got
y'all
to get
know,
run yards.
just so everybody know out there, what's his name? Kellen Moore. He called like 20-something running plays, and Dak checked out of like 11 of them. So Zeke was supposed to get the ball more than 11 times.
okay.
So Kellen Moore let that be known this over the week.
Rams team. You people overreacting to that?
I am.
You overreacting to it?
Them niggas serious, bro.
Oh yeah. You said they going to the NFC Championship game.
I wanted to say nah, but the Buccaneers, I can't say if they're gonna beat the Bucks or.
Oh man.
Wait, man.
Oh man, you
No,
go out on the ledge,
no,
go out on the ledge, brother.
No, I say Rams versus Bucks in the NFC Championship game right now.
Who you got?
I gotta see how this run game gonna turn out for the Rams.
Who you got?
I gotta see how that run game gonna turn out. I don't know right now. I'll let you know soon though.
I'm not overreacting to it because my expectations were for them to look like this. Right. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need for me to overreact because I absolutely anticipated this looking exactly like this.
Never have we seen Matt with this many weapons. He feels great out there with those weapons.
What a defense.
With a
With
defense.
the defense.
It's gonna be dangerous for what division again? NFC West.
NFC West.
It's
the toughest division.
They in a tough.
That's
It's
the toughest
the
division.
49ers, Seahawks, them, and Cardinals.
Cooper Cup be doing shit.
We was talking about
He's the number one.
CNST.
To me, he's the number one.
Big dog.
He's not a number two anymore to me.
No,
It's
I think he's the number one.
no, because this is what we said about
Robert Woods is number two. But
He's not better than Thielen.
that's exactly the conversation.
we just me and
That's
you
why
just
we
had
having
this
the same conversation.
he's still,
So that's
he's still a number one.
He's not though, because of that.
No.
He needs a number
Adam
one to
Thielen's
play
not the
up to
bottom.
be who he is.
Adam Thielen's not the bottom of number ones, so you can't say that.
We ain't
You gotta
saying that he the bottom of number one.
But you saying because of that he's not a number one, but you gotta compare him to another number one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Thielen's not a number one, he's not a number one.
Thielen is a number one.
Thielen's not a number one. He plays off of number ones.
Yep.
Diggs.
Diggs
Diggs was not the number one when he was there. He
What?
didn't have 1,000. Thielen was the one that had 1,000 yards, bro. Thielen was the number one,
What
bro.
about the targets? Who's the number one lining up? on
Thielen
that
was the
side?
number one, bro. That's why Diggs left.
Who's lining up on the one?
I don't know. Bro.
Diggs. He was that receiver.
Thielen's the number one to me, bro. That's Thielen. When has Thielen not been the number one? Since he's been with the Vikings, at least for sure. But hold on. But my point is, if Cooper Kupp is not a number one receiver, you have to name okay, if you put Cooper Kupp on the Panthers, he's their number one receiver. He's the number one. If you put him on the Jets right now, he's taking Corey Davis' spot. He's your number one.
I don't agree with you.
If you put Cooper Kupp on the Jets, he's not your number one.
Look how Jeffrey.
I don't know. Okay.
Bro, you're sleeping on how much his production is because of where he plays at off of these other people. Like, it's not disrespecting him. Like, he gets a lot of production because of the defense that Woods draws and what he's good at where he plays.
I felt the same way.
He's not going
I
to
felt
be
that
a number one when you give him Ramsey to play against. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to be that.
I understand where you're coming from because I felt that way before, but he's the number one to me because it's a route runner. He can route anybody. And he can catch.
Routing from the slot and routing from that one receiver spot is a big difference.
But he's not always in the slot, though. He's
He
not
mostly
always,
plays from the slot.
but he's not always in the
That's
slot.
where he gets his big plays at. Pay attention.
I am paying attention.
That's my
But
dog.
the
Pay
60
attention to how much
the bomb he
he
had wasn't from the slot. The bomb he had just over the weekend wasn't from the slot.
Where was from?
He was playing out wide
On what
when they
side?
had the bump, when they had the post,
What side?
the right side.
We gonna
We gonna
give
give
you
No, because he ran a post and what you call it, threw it over his shoulder to the left side, bro. I love to play that shit.
So you got that trivia question, bro? Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, I'll tell you next week.
Lord Jesus!
Yeah, you sit over there next time.
I'll sit over there. So I can look at you.
Because you know I know you're gonna be on. Because now you're talking about Allen Robinson.
Next time, y'all gonna sit right here.
Yeah,
so,
there you
so
go.
it's just a little bit of
Ding, ding, ding.
That's how I know you're wrong.
Yo, you got the trivia question? Stop taking your shots, bro. Stop taking your shots, bro. Damn.
He is so disgusted with you now.
You can be disgusted. You're wrong, nigga. Okay, whatever. Said the same thing about Allen Robinson.
That's not what I said about him.
Nigga, we are at the trivia question.
Gosh, dog, you talking about me?
Both of y'all niggas.
Okay, trivia question of the week, bro. This blasphemous motherfucker.
You keep saying that, right? When the question
Bro, you said he was a what, dog?
was, I want him to be my number one. And I want him to be my number one.
Okay,
That was
okay.
what the question
You
was.
said he was a 1.5.
To me, yes.
And now he's a 1. Okay, so that's different. Okay,
I
I was.
said that like on the 2 pods ago.
This is what I'm saying, Mario. You feel me, dog? We gotta put these fools in timeout. Because these fools don't know how to just let the damn conversation drop. We got a trivia question. What's the trivia question today, Shades?
I was.
It doesn't matter what the trivia question is.
That was a pre-pod inside joke.
Back there again.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh snap. Okay. I was the first QB to start more than 200 consecutive games. I was the first player to win 3 NFL MVP awards. Who am I?
What the fuck?
It's a question and a riddle. Can you repeat your riddle?
I mean, you're Jeremy Hussey. You did all that?
Huh? What you mean? I did all that. I got this question?
Repeat.
I got a question here? That's how you talk?
Repeat the question.
You said you are. It's like,
Oh, I was. Huh? Oh, now I get it.
a few minutes.
I was the first QB to start more than 200 consecutive games. I definitely can't say that. Yeah, because I'll give it away. I was the first player to win 3 NFL MVP awards. Who am I?
I don't know for sure, but
I'll tell you this.
I'll
tell you this.
No hits. No hits.
No hits.
We good.
Do it all.
If I got my guess, you gonna make me.
Yeah, because I do too. I got mine
That's
too.
what I hate.
You said you won 3 what?
MVPs.
Nigga, can I have some cups, nigga?
I'm a big nigga.
So we're going to put
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, because you got yours already locked in.
I got it locked.
Go ahead.
I'm not 100% sure, but this is my stat. Brett Favre.
Let's see. What's it?
Well, I gotta do this.
Ryan. What's it?
Well, I gotta go there.
One of y'all gotta go.
I'm teetering between 2 people right
I was teetering too.
Well, I'm teetering now because like you just stole my damn guess, but you know.
No, if that's your guess, then you know what I'm saying. If not, then
We can find something else.
I was teetering.
My guess is this is just random. Roger Starbuck.
Roger Staubach.
Starbuck. Yeah.
Staubach.
Starbuck.
I just want to see if anybody's saying my other name.
Ryan, who you got? Dang good, your guess is on you.
John Elway.
The answer is
See, my other one was Drew Brees.
Nah, he didn't start 200 because he hurt his shoulder.
But he said consecutive, not win. You know? And I just know that he had one of them runs.
Probably
one of them
Are you
long
changing?
runs. No. I said
That's
that.
Brett.
That was my other. I stayed with
You sure? You saying you stay with Brett? Lock it in?
I'm locked in, bro.
Right, just started.
I know I'm wrong.
Who was yours?
Nigga, I forgot.
John Elway.
John Elway.
Yeah, that nigga.
The answer is Brett Favre.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Because the next line they had in here was, I was drafted by the Falcons in '91. I was like, nah, I'm definitely not saying that.
No.
I just knew he was one of them niggas that had like them consecutive runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I just didn't want to say the same nigga.
Right.
I was like, that's why I even said, I said it is Brett Favre. I knew it was. I'm like, because it's Brett Favre.
Then say it so you can be right. Why be wrong if you know you're going to be right? That made no sense.
Why? Because I wanted to say a different quarterback. Because
I
know what I had.
Then you get the
You know, we out here, we always go, it's gonna be one winner. We never take the same name.
Yeah, we trying to.
If you're trying to win the belt, bro, you got to make me give you another trivia question, brother. You got to take it to the next question.
So like,
We ain't know.
So we didn't know that was the
rule.
rules.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, if you both right, how else I'm going to do it? You got to do a tiebreaker.
We ain't know none of this.
See, this
You
one,
know what I mean?
he's saying that
The whole production meeting.
I
You
can
know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yo,
He's half-ass rules, man.
rankings de la Flex.
Number one,
One,
Tampa
you
Bay
just
Buccaneers.
got one.
How you started?
Okay. Number 5,
Ball.
Well, the whole rundown is spoiled now. We know what's top.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Boo.
Number 4, they got Seattle Seahawks. This is according to NFL.com. Number 3, we got the Los Angeles Rams.
I mean,
Number 2, the Chiefs. Number 1, the Bucks. How y'all feel about this rankings de la Fuego?
I don't feel like the Steelers. I'll put the Raiders over the Steelers after this.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Like, that's not.
I put some of these
The
one
Cardinals wasn't up there.
I like the Saints over the Steelers.
The Cardinals or the Saints weren't in there.
Yeah.
They in Cardinals are not even in the top 10.
What they're doing.
Cardinals are in the top 14.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening here. What they're doing is they're basing things off of last year. This is like
This is last year.
it's just like the college football rankings coming into the season. It's based
Because
off
they
of
got
last season.
Cleveland Browns at 8 and they only won.
Like how that makes sense? No.
They still got Buffalo at 6 and Baltimore at 7, even though they only won 2.
freaking cowards. That's what they are. You know what I mean? Come on here and call it a theme like it's supposed to be a theme, man.
For real.
Yo,
Yo, y'all handle that Thursday night football real quick.
yeah. Let's,
The Bears.
dude, the Bears are killing them. Yo, game last night. Heineke versus Dimes.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's not even call it Dimes.
Don't throw no thumbs.
No, that game to me, man.
Ran one, I got caught.
Yeah. Like I get tired of like we talked about this earlier. I get tired of like how he just runs by people. Like, no, Daniel, you ain't supposed to do nothing like that, fam.
He be running.
He be running though. You know what I mean?
He be Josh Allen running on niggas too.
Yeah.
It's that New York quality.
I mean, this is a game. Good kicking happened in the game. You know what I mean?
Great kicking.
Great kicking. You know.
Really kicking.
Shout out to the kickers.
Had T-Bass in the fantasy league.
I'll tell you like this. No disrespect to the kickers. Like, when I played football, to this day, I always not like this. Like, we literally just call them niggas.
He might have made it to the NFL and all. You don't
Right.
know.
Don't even know. Because his name was Kicker.
You know what?
Kick it.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, my senior year, I did know I kicked it. I take that back. Because he actually, was kind of hefty dude. So he, played backup safety. His name was Forrest Meredith. I remember you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you watching, bro. Yeah, you was the kicker, but I remember somebody tried to break on the kick off the turn and you bust their ass. I'll never forget that.
What you think about the game, dog? Last night.
How do you feel?
A lot more points than I thought it was going to be. Daniel Jones had his Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde moment. Showing that he can be a confident quarterback if he can keep the turnovers away. Saquon doesn't look confident. Saquon don't look confident in his knee yet to me, but I think by middle to the end of next year or end of this year, I think Saquon will be in gear. But teams usually that are 0-2 don't make the playoffs. So usually when you start out 0-2, you don't make the playoffs. So the Giants got to start winning pretty soon, man. Saquon's getting frustrated. Kenny Galladay was seen yelling at Daniel Jones on the sideline yesterday.
Yep. Look, bro. Like Kenny Galladay came from Stafford. You know what I mean? Like,
but he had 2 or 3 drops, I think they said.
Yeah, no, he didn't play his best game, but Danny didn't play his best game either.
He doesn't have the turnovers though. That's a good thing.
The fact that they went out there and lost to Heineken. Bro, I don't even want to talk about this garbage ass game.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They said Chase Young, he was like, I guess like when he got hurt, like the week before when Fitzpatrick got hurt, he said he came to, he was like, "Full, you ready?" He was just like, "What you talking about? That's what I do." He came to, he was like, bro, he said, "That boy said this what he do. I like him. Oh, I went for the ball." He was like, "Okay." He was like, Chase Young was like, "Well, all right." He said, "Well, that's what I do. Like, you never hear about me, I'm good." Like, he was just like, "Say no more." He was like, "He's straight. I ain't worried about him. He good." Like,
they 1-1 right now.
I agree with Marcus too. As you keep it high and keep over Fitz. Hey, ride with the young head, man. Like,
I think the other receiver said that too. Terry said that too. He was like playing with number. He said, "Give me 4 any day of the week." He said twice on Sunday. He was like he's a baller. He gonna go out there and try to get the job done. Like he not gonna shy away from the moment. He gonna play.
He looked like that. He's showing that. So.
yeah.
Let's see what the young man.
He played better than I thought he would for sure.
All right, guys, but it's time for the weekly picks. Oh shit!
Let's go. We forgot to do this last week, but we on it now.
You on it?
All right, who going first?
So the first game is Florida, Alabama. Let's see, you look like you got an answer, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Let's say
Alabama.
I already typed it. What you saying, Shay?
I'm going with the Alabama Crimson Tide.
What you got?
Who you got?
Man, it's going ahead and say it.
Let's go ahead and say it, bro. It's okay.
Florida. Alabama. I really want to say the Gators just I cannot believe I'm saying Alabama. I just can't. Like it's just
I'm gonna just let y'all know. I'm not picking Alabama. The Gators are gonna somehow bionic this hamstring. And my boy, he gonna go out there and tell Emory Jones.
So wait, hold on, pause. Is he playing?
I don't know. But that's why.
He ain't 100%. So
That's why it take me to be known that this is always Anthony Richardson playing to be Cam Newton tomorrow.
Because if we got Emory the whole game, go.
Yeah, we got Emory as the L. If we got Richardson, I think we
We
win.
got a chance.
Nah, he ain't 100% though, so we can't. We don't got the
Still
rush.
got a chance. He's
We got an arm though.
80% better than Emory.
Yeah,
Right now.
absolutely.
It's
I
Alabama.
didn't know that.
It's Alabama.
Yeah, it's Alabama though. They got a whole nother.
They be taking that L sometimes.
Bro,
We could be
Brian,
the Texas
every
A&M this
position-
year.
I'm saying
They got another dude there, bro.
Emory.
You know how many people they lost in the draft?
Who?
Bama.
Yeah.
And they got somebody for them.
Bro, that's
Like
like
somebody-
You know, if they lose a nigga right now in the middle of the game, if they lose
It's a
two
five-star
niggas from the
recruit.
same position, the next person still ain't a mismatch.
No, he might.
I don't think the Jaguars that sorry to where we'll lose to Alabama now. I don't think they players that good, but I think that.
Bro, I don't ever
Once
think
on
that ever stands true. Only because the whole NFL team be ready. Like,
Bro,
they don't
had
work out like
Julio,
that in
when they had
college.
Julio and Mark Ingram and all that. Bro, them niggas gonna play that NFL team, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bro,
if you put up a NFL defensive line against college offensive line, then don't win.
But they ain't the same college. Alabama ain't regular though.
Yeah, but they
Now they kind of regular.
even them boys when they
They just
there, they
well
don't be
coached.
at the size they need to be at yet. They get that in 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
We gonna see how regular they are tomorrow.
But y'all play Michigan State.
Yeah.
Who you got?
speaking of,
Let's
it's
see.
the next pick on the game. Let me know what's going on.
Miami, fool. What the fuck? Like, I will never pick against my team.
Nah.
Fuck out of here. I will be wrong 4 times a season, damn it. I don't give a shit.
You know what? Give me Florida. Fuck that. He's
Nah,
right.
you can't change it.
Yes, I can. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm taking my team. I said it from the get-go, and I'm sticking to it.
Nah, you stuck.
No.
No. No, you stuck. ST, you got Miami?
Of course. There's
Then
no
I stick me.
Who you got, Jay?
I got Michigan State.
Who y'all got?
I saw them boys last week. They look pretty good.
I got Miami.
I'm gonna take Miami. Damn.
Oh,
Good choices, guys.
Walk into the pit if you want.
Yo, what's the next game up on the docket, bro?
Next game is going to the NFL. And the next game is Vikings Cardinals.
Vikings versus Cardinals.
Close.
Taking the Vikings, bro.
Thanks.
I'm going Cardinals.
You got Peach. That's not an answer, nigga. Who you got?
I got hold of right in this picture. I
Right.
gotta go with my boy D hopping over anybody in this league right
You drafted him?
Huh?
You drafted him? Did you draft D-Hop?
now. In the homie league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you've been talking about it.
Yeah.
That's why I said the Vikings. Look at Peter.
Okay.
I
got Justin Jefferson.
I got
You had the Vikings. You had the
I
Cardinals.
got Cardinals, nigga. I got him on another one too.
Okay.
He was my keeper.
Cardinals.
Okay.
Y'all agree?
We agree sometimes.
Cowboys.
It's like once per pod.
Cowboys versus the Chargers. The Chargers.
I'm going Cowboys.
So Shades goes Cowboys. Who you going down?
We got.
Boys.
I'm going with the Chargers.
They at where they at?
I think it might be I think it's in the house.
Cowboys.
Because the first game was at Bucks.
I'm sorry.
That don't matter.
You said DeMarcus Lawrence out.
You said the Cowboys.
What's the other one?
Randy Gregory.
Randy Gregory out.
Zach Martin comes back now.
Both of them boys
That running
out. Nah. Give me the Chargers. Who you got? Who you got, Beach?
I got the Dak Prescott.
Okay. The Dak Prescott's. And last game of the week, we're going to get into Chiefs versus Ravens. Who you got?
Chiefs.
You said it fast and confident.
I mean, because at this point, I got to play on both teams. So if it's a star-studded event, I'm happy.
with the Chiefs.
My homeboy.
Who you got? Your shit is going to be contrary on.
I do want to get the Ravens so bad, but they're just too banged up, man. I gotta go Chiefs. Lamar got too much on his shoulders.
Got what?
Chiefs. I want to go Ravens so bad. If they had a team, like I'll go Ravens right here. I think this is the game where he's like, because he's 0-3 against Mahomes.
Yeah, 4 now.
He about to be 0-4. He wants Chiefs.
Definitely on the Chiefs.
Yeah, they got too many injuries.
Yeah, man.
Bruh. Even if they get a lead in the first half, I don't think the Chiefs. That's not crazy. Sorry.
Look, man, like we talked about it, we did our predictions. I'm just going to give you my little quick synopsis here from Miami really quickly.
Yeah.
What I have to see from Miami is in the trenches.
Yeah.
It starts in the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line. Offensive line. What is going on? I don't know what the hell is that. It's like we don't know how to play offensive line anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we struggled against Appalachian State, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, I don't give a damn how good App State is. I don't give a damn about that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, we've every time we played Appalachian State up until last week, we beat the piss out of them. One game we dropped 70 on. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. But have to see it in the trenches. Offensive line really have to step up. Defensive line, I need my defensive line to continue to try to get pressure. We got way too many damn defensive tackles that have potential. I need somebody to actually show they got potential.
Mm-hmm.
And then my linebacker core is trash. Like, ever since them 3 boys, ever since Pinckney and Quarterman left, bro,
What did Pinckney do?
he got hurt pre-draft and Dignity drafted.
For it?
Damn.
But yeah, man, I still see this being an easy dub too. Like, I don't even think this is gonna be money on post game. Yes.
I feel you, bro. I feel differently.
Before we gonna get the little edge.
How you feel about a Florida Bull?
We finna win.
Just Big Ben.
With Richardson.
How we gonna win, bro?
We gonna find a way.
What way?
What's the way?
We gonna find it.
I'm gonna tell you the way. Run. Play action. Run. Run.
Right.
Let that clock go down a little bit. Run. Play action. However, you can make Bama get
Georgia
the ball
Tech.
minimum times. Bro, triple option.
All the way down the field.
All the way.
Suck up all
And
that
you know
time.
what? We can't decide
That's what-
between Emory and Richardson. Play them both.
Low-key.
With a running back back there.
Yo,
Let me ask
low-key,
y'all
what you
this.
just said, that's what the Ravens got to do to the Chiefs.
But let me ask y'all this though, because I like that strategy. You know, burn the clock. You know what I mean? Y'all get in there, y'all punch in the score.
We got.
But then when they scored in 34 seconds with a bomb down the damn sideline,
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
hoping
think that's going to happen.
that we can stop that. I'm hoping that we give Bryce that wake up welcome to the SEC.
Our defensive line low-key's underrated. So,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
it is
You're gonna make me say it.
say it.
You don't want me to say
Say
it.
it.
I'll say it.
Say it. I know what you're gonna say. Say it.
You don't know what I'm
Say it. Say it. Say it, Peach. You on the pod. You on wax, nigga. Say it.
We ain't gonna look like Miami did.
I know you won't.
Shit.
I know you won't. Y'all gonna look better. Y'all had multiple weeks.
hopefully.
Look.
I ain't bothered next week.
Hey,
This nigga SD gonna be over here with 2 shotguns.
He gonna make sure he got the drops for that one.
I ain't talking.
That nigga gonna cut my mic off too
I ain't
much to
talking
drop
nobody
like this.
smack against Ben.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I ain't talking smack.
You know what I'm telling man? Any Time.
And Richardson
I'm
hurt.
confused.
You can't speak.
On what's gonna go on?
If Richardson was 100%, I'll talk a little bit. I'll talk a little bit. Richardson won't hurt because I like him.
Richardson's that
Motherfucking
guy.
face.
We straight after this year.
He's Cam for real.
We chopping on Bama, bro.
I don't remember Cam having like top speed like that. Cam was more like.
Hey, if anybody know any of the Bama players, you should get them drunk tonight. Thanks.
I'm a little.
Whoa! I didn't say nothing like that.
Oh, he trying to get us canceled.
Cancel. See what happens when we get late in the pod?
Give him more time.
If we get late in the pod, you know what I mean? All right, let's slide over to this music talk.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to bring this up because Hulu just dropped the Wu-Tang Saga, you know what I mean? So I wanted to pay respect and homage to Wu-Tang. I've been enjoying it. I saw season 1, season 4, or season 2 is dope. They only released 4 episodes, so if you got some time, check it out. It's a good watch. It shows you like also the Wu-Tang had a lot to do with the story, so they're saying like this is like for real, like how it happened. So it's a really good story. It's a really good show to watch. So my question is, starting with you, SC, since we've been starting from down there every time.
I gotta start.
You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite Wu-Tang?
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang?
Method.
Yeah, I mean, mine for sure is definitely Method Man. But like, as I watch the story and everything now, and just like
My number 2 is
the transition is Raekwon.
Yeah, Raekwon, that dude.
Like Raekwon was really a gangster for real. Like he was really on that shit, like trying to kill people that like.
Bro, you're on with Mickey Facts.
I didn't know that he tried to kill actually like the other member. Like I forgot the other. Ghostface. He tried to kill Ghostface. Like that's how they tried to like. He ran up in their house and like he's like, you almost killed my brothers. He was just like, I wasn't even shooting at nobody. I was just shooting at the idea. He was like, what the fuck does that even mean? He was just like,
passes the blunt. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I wasn't gonna hit nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga, bro, that junk got shot up.
yeah, like that. Like I was like, bro, like to think that like you had to really like one person, RZA, basically was like, nah, y'all niggas really like, I know y'all beefing, but y'all gonna, both of y'all is ill MCs, and I'm gonna put y'all under one umbrella. And like, nigga, you shot at my family. Like, I will kill you. Like, what the fuck you mean I'm gonna do anything to this nigga?
Hey, let them watch the song.
But that's just real. Like, that's something that I found out even before that. Like, I didn't even, like, that's something that they actually talked about. But for them to actually, you know,
Squash it.
that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you heard what Mickey Facts Raekwon's story was?
I'm just gonna say like Raekwon was my favorite brother, but
Mad respect.
Continue.
Raekwon smacked up Joe Buttons.
I can believe that.
Buttons.
Joe Buttons. Actually, it wasn't Raekwon. It was like, yeah, like people around him, and like he said something disrespectful before, like potted and all that. Don't wish he said something disrespectful on the internet, and basically he was like, yeah, if you don't apologize to, I forgot who it was, you God or somebody like that, or like right now, Mickey Facts about to get his leg broken.
Yeah, Joe's talked about this on his pod.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago. He talked about it a couple of years ago.
Raekwon, that dude for real.
He's like, yo, we pieced it up and all, you know what I mean? Like you better than Raekwon went out here tripping for that movie. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang, bro?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Is Redman part of Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
I just thought him and Meth was
he was riding with Wu-Tang.
I don't know if he was a member though.
If he wasn't a member,
He's
he's the most honorary affiliate I've ever seen. Because he's hyping in the Wu-Tang videos.
Honorary affiliate.
He said he's the most honorary for sure.
So if I were to say my top 3 Wu-Tang members, I would probably go Method Man, Raekwon, and then RZA. not off the when I say that, it wouldn't be off the rapping tip. It would be off the like just his mind, his imagination. Like he's made movies, like just his mind. Like he's very talented for sure.
Yeah. Mine would be Ray, and then Meth and Red. Like Red was gonna be my answer originally.
Yeah, Red is that truth though.
Yeah.
His energy is you know,
And you know he's the cool. Like you can tell he's cool. Bro.
he's cool as well.
Like I think by far, hands down, like
He got mad hard.
I probably won't even
He
remember.
slept on.
I probably can't tell you about nobody else's back when I watched this show. But the one person crib I remember is Redman's crib. He had the most niggerish crib. Like dog. The people back, the nigga came to you can tell it was smoky and shit. Guys, he was just like, oh, I forgot y'all niggas was coming. Like, he was like, next time, he was like, oh, y'all not for this shit. He was like, next time y'all come, just these two wires right here, y'all just push these together. Like, no, I will forever remember that. Like, bro,
Was that on Cribs?
Yes,
bro, I remember that. I remember that.
I might not remember nobody else's crib, but I remember it, man.
I remember Yin Yang to it.
I don't
They don't want that fire.
I remember his crib. His crib was just a regular nigga pad. Like, he was like, you know, I got this room right here, you know, this is where all the magic happens.
I can see him saying that too. But yeah.
What y'all boys got any shout outs when we get up out of here, man?
Shout out to the first time.
Yeah.
First time for the
First time with the homies in the studio.
Big facts.
Nah, that was great. This is dope, by the way.
And work on this camera angle
Yeah,
so
get
I'm
the
not
camera
breaking
right.
my neck. Because very unnatural predicament. I keep forgetting to look at the kid. Y'all been talking to my side view the whole time. But I fuck with y'all. I know y'all over there. I'm looking over here. Nigga, what?
Yo, no, this is dope, man. This is dope to finally be all in one room. How the hell is this the first time? 61 episodes in. This is the first time. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, we've done 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've done 3 2 times, and then get the flow. You know what I'm saying? We keep it going. You did.
Big facts. Big facts. We're gonna do when we have a guest. We're gonna have to sit in that back chair right there, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send him in the back.
Oh, yeah, that's things right here on the floor.
We gotta put him in this little light.
I'm the homie studio guest. Homies. Damn, I made a mess.
This.
Bruh. You made 60 million messes.
When the last time you seen it? You ain't seen it in a year or two.
You said it like 6.
But yo, I want to give a shout out to all the homies out there rocking with us. Shout out to the homies here, you know, with doing this pod thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keep your head up out there.
Yeah.
Stay safe out there. You know,
Yeah.
be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Have a good weekend. Let's watch these games.
Yeah.
Let's
Ready
go.
for some football and take care of them kids, man.
Take care of them
Kids.
kids. Little knuckleheads.
It's just babies.
And shout out to this. Shout out to one of my loan officers who hooked your boy up with that $200 gift card to J. Alexander's that I will be using tomorrow night. You dig?
Hey. That man said he got a hot
Good
knee.
eats. Good eats.
Good eats. You dig? This is my coach. Bruh, I'm talking about, he's talking about, oh, I'm coming up there next weekend. Oh, cool. Where's a good place to eat? I'm like, oh, J. Alexander's dope. Hour later, I get an email that has a $200 gift, online gift card.
Facts.
And he wasn't even coming up here. He just wanted to know which restaurant to give me a gift card.
I'm gonna do that for my process. She ain't getting it to me.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Damn, son.
Damn.
That man
You
said,
gonna be around 200.
75 for Robbers.
that man said,
75 to Carrabba's. That is, you can eat at Carl's, but I ain't gonna lie, you can eat at Carl's.
off me. Ain't no way in hell you getting no goodies off me. Mediocre eats.
My mom said, you can't even go to J. Alexander, you gotta go to Carrabba's.
Bro, Carrabba's fire.
Olive Garden.
Nah, Carrabba's fire.
The garden of olives.
Unlimited breadsticks, motherfucker.
Low-key.
And garden salads.
I'll give you the endless pasta. Don't worry, endless pasta.
And on that note, man, this been Homie Studios, man. Fuck what you boys.
Homies out.
Hold the meat.
Yes.